You're watching the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network. Now it's time for the Brent and Austen Show.
Previously on the Brent and Austen Show.
Wow. Tart board Bert. Look at him. DFL.
I haven't heard Bert in a while.
I've been calling you Bert all the time. You just don't listen.
I try not to listen to you.
The wheel, one of the world's most important inventions. One of the major questions we face as a society. Who was the genius that invented such a device? Recently, a major breakthrough with new evidence shows us the true creator of the wheel. Ah yes, one Daniel Hicken, a true pioneer. But this mastermind invented the wheel, not for the greater good, but to keep it for himself, and use exclusively during his radio show, when not in commercial. And because of this...
Yo, real quick, I don't know who this blue ghost-looking mother is or why he has a mustache and sunglasses, but it's part of the gimmick. Ask Dan. I don't know. He was there.
Other shows of a similar kind will be forced to find another way to settle scores, especially those who are soft as Charmin, like this very program you are listening to. And with the inability to use the wheel, for just a fleeting moment in time that will soon be gone, we present to you, the softest dartboard in human history.
Oh! What'd you hit? 14.
14.
Did it bounce off?
Nah,
I thought it bounced.
Just the flag bounced off.
Oh.
Okay, so, number 14. If Austen chooses this as his punishment, you have to do an entire show dressed and in character as the inventor of the wheel, Dan Hicken.
Oh, man.
Dressed and in character.
Uh-huh.
You like that one?
Yeah. Hamby got it.
Guess what day it is? 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 Guess what day it is?
Hump day.
Hump day. Hump day.
Oh my god, this is amazing. Worth the wait. Worth the wait. Are we not?
Look at this tough being this guy.
Worth the wait. But
That was a touch by Hamby today. I didn't even know it was a Wednesday.
I'm not gonna be able to take this seriously.
Sorry.
It's all good, man.
Yeah, Dan and Austen show today.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Oh, late like him too. Is that part of the bit?
What was that? I don't know if Dan's late. I don't listen.
Now was parking in the visitor guest parking part of the bit too?
Well, it was to shoot some things. Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Well, I thought it was going to be shoot.
I got you.
But
there we go, man.
So, how do I look in silver?
I mean, you look fantastic.
Thank you.
Silver Fox. Hamby, I mean, we have to change the name underneath Brent, right?
Yeah,
like, it ain't Brent A.S. Jax anymore.
I'll get it.
I'll get it. He's been doing a lot of work.
I can see that, the
Yeah.
intro and everything,
And
man. This dude's
we're not done yet. We've got a special Dan lineup that we will get to, and a little something special that this might be the worst day of my professional life.
Hey, man. The power of the dartboard.
Stick around.
Oh, yeah.
It's the power of the dartboard.
Anyway, the Jakobi Myers trade.
Yeah. I can't even look at you. Yeah, man. It's anyway, I mean, well, we ended the show and then all of a sudden Sauce Gardner was kind of the
Quentin Williams.
Yeah, and Quentin Williams as well.
Do you know there are 10 trades? I didn't even know that until like this morning, because I guess like Baltimore traded for somebody.
Yeah, Seattle got Shaheed.
Well, I saw that one.
Yeah,
But I only saw like the Shaheed one. I saw Jakobi, obviously.
Sure.
And then you saw the Quentin Williams and Sauce Gardner one, and that was it.
Of course.
So
Yeah, that seemed
no
like
Miami
those were-
Dolphins. Well, Jalen Phillips. Jalen
Phillips. Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
yeah, this is it was a wild day. I mean, there are a lot of different things on this, winners and losers.
Yes.
Some people say the Jakobi Myers won a 4th and a 6th just to rent final year of contract. By the way, there's a lot of curiosity about whether he's got a year in 2026. I don't know why people are saying that. Like this This is his final year of his deal.
Yeah.
Just confirmed that today just to make sure because I kept seeing other things. But, yeah, final year of his deal. And now he, we'll see if he can play into another contract with the Jags. He's going to be 29 this week.
Yeah.
And then, so did the Jags win? Again, we feel pretty good about what the Jags did, right? You slept on it. You still feel pretty good. Like, I mean, they had to do it, right?
How can you not, right? I mean, obviously, we talk about a 4th-round pick. Could you find a wide receiver that deep? Yeah, they did it with Puka Nacua in L.A., right? So, yeah, I mean, the 4th-round pick, I don't want to say it's even alarming, but, like, you're going to raise your eyebrow a little bit. But at the end of the day, you get a true number 1 receiver, a sure-handed receiver for Trevor Lawrence. Like, how could you not be excited about that?
Yeah, I thought I feel like go on the other side of this, all right? You take 2 days, Sunday and Tuesday. And on Sunday, if the Jags had lost that game, how do we feel in Jacksonville? What are we talking about? What are the Jags doing? How do they feel about what's ahead? They win the football game, right? They find a way to win the football game. Now it changes everything. Now you're right in the middle of it. What if the Jags don't go get Jakobi Myers? What if they don't get anybody? And we're sitting here today and we're like, well, wait a minute. Did they believe that they're a playoff team? Did they believe that they can go make a run? I mean, you're right in the mix. You have to do something. So I really give credit. And by the way, I think you could argue the desperation of a move. I just feel like you have to do something to show your football team, your fan base, everybody else that let's go. And when it's go time, when we feel like you can go win, we're going to win. And we're going to go try for it, right? I mean, that's the way this place has been. That's the way this regime has been. They've been saying it. You've got to act on it. Now, you can't just give away the future. Correct. You can't get fleeced in the deal. I don't think the Jags got fleeced. I feel so much better they gave up a 4th and a 6th and a 3rd. Sure. So I really feel good about that. So anyway, I just, if you juxtaposition what this would be like today, I think how much we'd maybe even be hammering the regime for not going to make a move of some kind. Mm-hmm. Now, maybe they would have got Rashid or Shaheed.
Yeah. Well, and people are saying that they wanted Dobbs too from Green Bay, but they weren't really playing ball. So.
They couldn't play ball. They tried.
Yeah.
It seems like they tried. Right?
Which definitely seems like a guy that you could have brought in and then re-sign him because he's still younger. Like the Myers one's interesting because you can make an argument: could it be a rental, or when Travis Hunter hopefully comes back? I mean, where does he fit in this offense? And if he showcases a skill set that he's helping out the team, they might bring him back. Or you can franchise. I mean, I don't think you're a franchise tag him with the wide receiver position, but like you can definitely bring him back in a capacity if he's contributing.
Absolutely. So I think this makes a lot of sense. And I don't disagree with you, by the way. It sounds like, at least the reports out of Green Bay, that they did poke around on Dobbs for quite a while. Mm-hmm. And so they tried to do that. And that would have been a 25-year-old guy, I think Dobbs is. So, again, they're trying. And I think the fan base appreciates that. James Gladstone always says it's an entertainment business. Well, entertain us. And they did it again. And he's been entertaining us. And quite frankly, the team has been somewhat entertaining too. So I really give them a lot of credit for going and make a move and get it. I feel like they had to, and they did it. And it's not, it's funny about this. I said that yesterday. It's like there's not too many times that you're like, hey, this is a logic play. Everybody's like, hey, Jakobi Myers. You having trouble catching the ball? He doesn't drop the ball. Yeah, he's the veteran guy. He can come in and help right away. Jakobi Myers. He might be available. He wants out of Raiders. How much does that usually happen where it's, okay, we're going to go get him? It's like everybody's in unison on Myers was a viable option to go get.
No, without a doubt. And when you really break it down, I mean, and we'll see how Shaheed fits in Seattle. But in terms of the trades, you got the best wide receiver you could get, right? Like, it wasn't like Waddle was going anywhere. Higgins wasn't going anywhere, even though people wanted him. Like, there's no way. And as far as the other side of the ball with Quinnen Williams, like, I'm going to be honest, I didn't think Quinnen Williams was going to cost you a first-round pick. Like, I didn't see that happening. Like, Sauce Gardner even, 2 first-round picks. Woo! Okay.
Holy cow.
I mean, hey.
Let's go into that because first the Quinnen Williams, because that was more in play for the Jags, at least that we all dreamt about. Yeah. I think we all knew it was a long shot, right? But I was a bit surprised at how much capital that was. He's an expensive player to begin with. Not crazy expensive, but an expensive player. I think his play, and Sauce Gardner, we'll get into in a bit, is not what it was when they got paid. Now, is that because the Jets are bad? It could be.
Yeah.
They're good players, no doubt. So that would have been people would have been fired up to get Quinnen Williams here in Jacksonville. But to say that you would give up what the Dallas Cowboys gave up, and they had the capital to do it, the Jags were never going there. I mean, the Jags were out. That's like, yeah, can't do it.
No, there's no way.
You know,
Mhm.
so I don't feel like the Jags missed. I bet they poked around and thought about it, but then they're like, okay, see ya. And I mean, Dallas. Who won that? I mean, the Jets winning that deal? Dallas winning that deal? Do you like what Dallas did? Is Jerry a dummy?
Well, no, I mean, listen. I hated Dallas trading away Micah Parsons. Like I'm still on that. Like I think you traded away your best player. That shouldn't have happened. So, I mean, do I like Quinnen Williams? Absolutely. Now, was it worth what you gave up for him? Like, it's hard for me to say that right now until I see how he fits into the Dallas scheme. But like right now, I mean, what it took to get there? No, I don't like it for Dallas. I think you should have kept Micah Parsons.
Yeah. Now, listen, I could argue they still have like a first-round pick, I think, from the Parsons trade, right?
Sure.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And
of course.
also, they're saving about $19 million a year.
Mm-hmm.
And that defensive tackle position is a very tough position to find. Maybe even more than edge, honestly. But I can't disagree with you as well. Like I think it's a decent rebound for Jerry after not making the Parsons thing work. What I don't understand is, what are they, 3-5-1?
Yep.
I don't think this guy's making them go to the playoffs.
Well, no, I mean, I think this is like a long-term kind of thing, right? Like you're gonna build now your defense around Quinnen Williams for the next 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Like I think that's what it comes down to.
He's under contract for another 2, and then they could, sign him again.
I mean, I think when you give up that much, you better bring him back. Better pay him.
Yeah. Okay, what about Sauce Gardner? There are a lot of people that think Indy got fleeced here.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, wow. I was saying in the media, I was like, holy cow, they got Sauce Gardner. And that one came out of nowhere. But they got Sauce Gardner, and then you look at the capital they gave up, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Now, Jalen Ramsey, at the time the Jags traded him for 2 firsts and a 4th, he was a better player, I think, than Sauce Gardner. More consistently good player, right?
Yeah.
I know Sauce had the unbelievable rookie year. But outside of that, it's kind of been it's getting worse and worse. But again, on the Jets team, is it him or is it the Jets?
No, but see, I think this is the thing about like Sauce Gardner, and like listen, I haven't watched a lot of New York Jets on defense. I had Fields for a while in fantasies. I watched their offense, but like I'm not really sure what their defense is doing. But like I feel like with Sauce Gardner, you can take numbers that say he's one of the best cornerbacks in the league. You can take numbers that say like he's a shell of what he used to be. I mean, like for instance, like you can say right now, 1.2 yards average target separation when he's covering the one receiver. That's first in the NFL, meaning that he does a pretty good job of locking down a one receiver. Right now, he's 63.6% tight windows forced. That's second in the NFL. That's pretty good. He's got a 20.9 coverage snaps per reception, which puts him at first right now at cornerback. This is the stats that Colts fans are using to try to justify the trade. I don't know how good Sauce Gardner is at the cornerback. I don't know if he's the best one. I don't know if he's top. I mean, I assume he's top 5 still. But like this is Indianapolis saying we're on the doorstep of a Super Bowl, and we're gonna go all in right now and see what we can do. So, two first-round draft picks is a lot for any kind of player, especially for I think a cornerback that you can make arguments say he's not the best in the league, even though there's some numbers that will say he is. But I guess that's the cost of thinking you're right on the doorstep of the Super Bowl. I don't know.
Let me ask you this. Listen, I appreciate the move by the Colts. I appreciate the fact that they're in a position where they have not won in a long time. And they have a chance now. Like, they're in a really good spot. I think it's a pretty wide open AFC. Kansas City has 4 losses. You can love Kansas City all you want. You can rely on the history of Kansas City. They do have 4 losses, and they're probably going to lose again. They might end up 11-6, even if they go on a run. But they're not like unbeatable. Now they might be by the time we get to January. We'll see. The Bills, they've shown some leaks. They're good. The Patriots are newcomers. The Colts are newcomers. Denver's newcomer. How are they going to handle all this? We really don't know yet. But I do give credit to Indy for saying, we haven't won in a while. We got a golden opportunity. Our defense really isn't good because it really isn't that good. Their offense has really run the deal. But at the end of the day, with all that being said, this is a move that makes you feel like a Super Bowl contender.
Yeah.
Are they a Super Bowl contender?
Yeah, I mean, I think they are.
You do? You feel like they're that good?
I feel like they're that good. I mean, once again, talk to me 5-6 weeks from now. Maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe players will get hurt and everything. But I think they have the best running back right now in football. I think they have a really solid offensive line. I think their defense is decent. They just added a key piece there. I think Tyler Warren is a problem, and I feel like when you talk about Super Bowl runs, the tight end position seems to be, amplified a little bit. I feel like teams with decent to good tight ends can make a run to the Super Bowl. So I think they have a lot of pieces.
Abby, jump in real quick. You think so?
Well, I think you have an AFC too that's kind of wide open.
Yeah, I mean that's and I agree with that. Heck, I think whoever gets hot in January, you're going to turn it around and be like, dang. I mean, if the Jags start putting up 30 a game because their offense clicks, you'll be like, oh, wait a minute now.
Yeah.
I mean, you can jump into that fray in a heartbeat because here's what we know. Is Denver going to play really well toward the end of the year, or are they going to struggle down the stretch? Because it's the way the NFL works. We think Kansas City is going to come out of this. We think the Ravens are going to come out of this playing really well. What do we know about Pittsburgh off to a good start? We'll see. What do we think about the Colts? They got a tough schedule down the stretch. We could look at this totally different in the next 2 months. So, I mean, that's the way the league works. I think the Patriots are going 14-3. Well, their schedule is pretty handy for that. But I still don't believe that. I think they're going to run into some tough times. Although hats off to them, they keep winning. I thought they would have lost that Atlanta game just because of the way the NFL works, and they didn't. Hamby, what do you think? Colts, are they Super Bowl contender in your opinion?
No, they're not. I don't believe
You're
in
not a
Daniel
believer.
Jones.
Who do you got over them in the AFC?
Chiefs, Bills. I feel like that's all I need.
How about Denver? And I know they beat them. Kind of got a bad call to beat them early in the year. But do you like if Denver and the Colts play in the AFC Championship game today? Who would you take?
I would take Denver.
I would honestly I don't know. I would lean towards Indianapolis. Just
Especially
because
that
if you watch Denver, Denver is still trying to figure stuff out. I think listen, the record speaks for themselves. Yeah. But if you watch them on offense,
it's not pretty all the time, right?
It's not necessarily always pretty. And I don't know if that's maybe the wide receiver position. I don't know if that's Bo Nix. I can sit here and say the Patriots, Drake May is the real deal.
Yeah, it looks it.
I think Bo Nix is on his way, but I could also sit here and say I'm not sure if Daniel Jones is really the real. I mean, is Daniel Jones more of a benefit of playing on an explosive offense with the best running game in football, probably with a lot of weapons, or is he actually helping that offense out?
Yeah,
that's hard to say.
I think it's pretty interesting that the Colts have got off to such a good start, but very few people are talking about, and maybe I'm just not watching the right stuff, but doesn't it feel like very few people are making a big deal about Daniel Jones? 5 turnovers in that game against Pittsburgh?
For real.
It doesn't seem like anybody's talking about it. Instead, on the heels of it and on the heels of this move, they're talking about, hey, Daniel Jones, the franchise quarterback. Daniel Jones going to get big money, and that might be the case. And listen, I've been a Daniel Jones fan and supporter in the past, but I just couldn't believe that for all the distaste, the discourse, the everything on Daniel Jones for 5 years in New York, that dude throws 3 picks and fumbles twice, and it's like crickets.
Well,
I figured everybody would be like, there he is.
No, because I think more people are talking about how great and finally the Pittsburgh defense is playing.
Yeah, because of that.
They haven't done anything all year, and then all of a sudden they come out and T.J. Watt's back to his old self. Highsmith is doing his thing. Everyone, I think that was the story coming out of that game. And to be fair, they looked unbelievable.
They did look good.
Yeah, you couldn't do much against that defense.
Yeah, no, I get it. And to be honest with you, Reese, I kind of say the same thing. If Trevor Lawrence came out of the London game where he didn't have a turnover, and people had the discourse like it was Daniel Jones in New York. Now, let's be fair. Daniel Jones has had a hell of a start to the season outside of that game. I mean, he's actually in the MVP race. Okay,
yeah.
So there's equity. I always say it's equity built up. And the Chiefs' win wasn't enough equity for Trevor Lawrence to wash away if he's in prime time or in front of national TV again and he looks a little shaky. But I was really surprised to see the 5 turnover game not be like, whoa, Daniel Jones. And again, maybe there's more of it than I'm seeing and thinking. Maybe it's the fact that he's in Indianapolis and not New York.
Yeah, I mean, I just think, honestly, he's built up so much already. This season, not obviously career-wise, but I think, because, Baker kind of had that rough game, too.
Yeah, Baker did, too.
Right? Baker had a rough game, and then, so.
And listen, people aren't off the train, to your point.
It's not always going to look elite, I guess, or it's going to look really, really bad against the Steelers, but, I think people still have the thought of the Colts will be all right.
Yeah. Oh, we'll see.
Yeah,
because
we'll
this is an
see.
interesting stretch for them.
Yeah.
You know, that's
When-
again, this is where what if he has another game? Then the volume goes up a little bit.
To be fair, though, he never showed that game. They should have just ran the football. Like,
Yeah.
that's
I didn't watch
I
it
don't
a
know
lot, to
why
be
they.
honest.
Well, yeah, it was more on his arm than it was on Jonathan Taylor. It seemed like.
Yeah,
and like,
Taylor only had like 40 yards, right? 45
yeah.
yards,
So like
something.
that to me was a little baffling.
Yeah, that's it. It'll be interesting to see where the Colts are, but they obviously think, and they're good, and they're going for it, and it adds to their roster. Listen, Sauce Gardner's really good. Now, does it make their defense great? I don't know. We will see. So, what the Colts are going to do down the stretch of this season, and yeah, I would agree right there. Right, if they lose Taylor, the Colts are toast.
Without a doubt. Like, I don't think any one player means more to his team outside from the quarterback position right now than Jonathan Taylor means to the Indianapolis Colts.
Fair enough.
So maybe, like, who knows? Maybe this is the Colts saying, hey, let's, like, take some of the weight off Jonathan Taylor and try to rely on Daniel Jones' arm more against Pittsburgh. But they showed you the blueprint. Like, if you want to keep on winning, you better rely on Jonathan Taylor in the pass game and also in the run game.
Well, to that point, just a real quick thought, because the Jags did this in 2023. It was 2023. And we were having this conversation quite a bit about Travis Etienne. He had a big workload. They get off to the 8-3 start, and somewhere in there, it wasn't like the 8-3 part, but somewhere in there as they're winning football games, Austin, I remember saying, hey, are they going to have to pull back a little bit because they need him for down the road? They're going to the playoffs, right? Everybody thought they were going to playoffs. And so they're going to need him in January. And you start thinking of that. And I don't know, let's see, 157 carries for Jonathan Taylor, but an off-injured player as well. And you're like, well, wait a minute. Now, we don't need him just for 17 games. We need him for hopefully 20 games. You know, and so you have to start pacing that out. I thought the Jags tried to do that. I don't know if they calculated it and tried, but it felt like they did a couple of years ago. And when they did that, it kind of changed his mode. Like, he lost his rhythm. Mm-hmm. They lost their rhythm a little bit offensively. And that's a hard thing to do. I get why you balance it, because can you just run a guy 400 and something carries in the season? You got to pace it out.
Yeah.
But when you do that and kind of hit the brakes, you also take the rhythm out of the player potentially. And I'm not suggesting they did that. This is a one-game sample. But keep an eye on it, because they might be balancing the long term of the season along with – and you never know how a guy's feeling, right? Even if he's not on the injury report.
Or the long term of the franchise in general, even like next year, because we've talked about this to start the season off. Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley didn't really look like themselves to start the year out, just because there's a thought that they were used too much the previous year. Yeah, I mean, like, listen, I understand you have to find that balance, and once again, if they lose Taylor, I think their season's done. But you're going through like the heart now of your schedule, and like I feel like the guy can run against anybody if you give him the opportunity. I mean, the guy had 60, 70 yards against the Denver Broncos, who we always praise their defense of how good that is. Tore the Broncos apart. Mm-hmm. So I think he's capable if you give him the opportunities, but it's just that Steelers game was just weird for whatever reason. I don't know.
All right.
I didn't get it.
Let's take a break. A little bit more on the Jakobi Myers front, but it was an interesting trade day with two blockbusters, and obviously here, Jags. I don't know if it was as frenzied as we thought it was going to be. I thought there could even be more movement, more people, but I think that's what we do. We build that up, and then it's kind of disappointing in a way. It's not free agency, right? Free agency, there's stuff going on for 3 days, and it never seems to stop. That's not really the trade deadline, and the reality is, I think the way the league is right now, there's so many. I mean, look at the Cardinals aren't shedding players. The Cowboys are adding players. These are teams with losing records after 8-9 games, and they still think they're in the mix. The Baltimore Ravens, 3-5, getting Lamar back, think they're in the mix. This game, maybe against the Raiders, a 2-point conversion totally changed. Maybe if the Jags were buyers, I doubt they were going to be sellers, but if they were buyers, so it's kind of fascinating, and they moved it back. What would this have looked like if it was last week? Because it used to be last week, the trade deadline. All right, we take a break. The Dan and Austin show.
Now we're talking.
Yeah. I got to be that guy today. If you're wondering,
you know it.
I lost the wager.
You know it.
You know it.
There we go.
I don't know how he does that, because I've tried it a couple of times, and man, I feel like I'm going to lose my voice.
So you know, I don't know.
He does different ones, but I mean, my voice need new vocal cords. Not doing all that. Speaking of vocal cords, we might have something a little bit later on. We will be back here on the Dan and Austin show on the Action Sports Jags 24/7 network. When it's time to get a new car for anyone in your family, just remember, nobody but Nimnick, the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville. Get the latest price breaks on 2023 and 2024 models or the newest 2025 vehicles in the showroom on Phillips Highway or shop online at nimnickbuickgmc.com 24 hours a day. GMC Sierras, Yukons, and the redesigned Acadias, or get the all-new redesigned line with Buicks. It's nobody but Nimnick, and part of the reason why is this is a first-class buying experience here at Nimnick Buick GMC. You're not just a customer, you're a friend. This is about getting a vehicle that best fits you and getting you on the road, and also helping you and your family down the road. Nimnick has a treating you right guarantee, courtesy, respect, fairness, and most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnick. Who has put in the most years and stands behind a better experience? Nobody but Nimnick. GMC. We are professional grade.
If you look good, you feel good. And the medical professionals here at Ponte Vedra Vein and Aesthetics are here to make you feel your best. I'm on camera every week, and I have a confession to make. I'm not always confident in my appearance. Can you see my dark circles? Is my makeup highlighting my fine lines instead of covering them up? I question it all. So when I found out about the wide variety of procedures here at Ponte Vedra Vein and Aesthetics, I knew help was just one appointment away. Medical Director Dr. Megan Deacon Casey and her board-certified physicians have been using the latest in cutting-edge technology for the last 10 years, giving men and women their personal confidence boost. From Botox, fillers, Morpheus 8, and so much more. The hardest part was figuring out what I needed. Thankfully, the medical team walked me through what would work best for me through a free consultation. Come look and feel your best with the team here at Ponte Vedra Vein and Aesthetics. Visit them at one of their 2 locations, either over in Ponte Vedra or on the south side.
Baker's Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker's Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Tony Mazzio, Stanwood High School, class of 2002.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oakleaf High School.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jacks team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Colts Hilly, Hilliard High School.
Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker's Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
Empower a future, inspire a dream. It's a bold but simple mission for the Jacksonville Police Athletic League known as Jax PAL. Help the next generation of kids in Jacksonville shape a brighter future. Their after-school programs, teenage leadership programs. There's community outreach.
It's been just an awesome opportunity to be out here with my colleagues and do something good for the community. It's really been an interesting opportunity to just see everybody work together in a way that we don't normally in the office.
And there's sports. There are also ways you can help the next generation with a donation of any kind. Just visit jaxpal.org to get more information. Empower a future, inspire a dream with Jax PAL.
Most of us know how to throw. But you need to know what to throw. I'm not talking about footballs, baseballs, softballs. We're talking about those items you need to recycle. Republic Services explains it easy. Recycling simplified. 1. Know what to throw. When in doubt, throw it out. 2. Empty, clean, and dry those materials. It takes an extra minute, but it makes a big difference. And 3. Don't bag it. This makes the recycling process faster and more efficient. This is a look at the Republic Services North Florida Recycling Center. You can make this process even more efficient. By utilizing those 3 steps, Republic Services can help you become a better recycler in your home. Learn more at recyclingsimplified.com.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austin Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
Oh, a little hump day salute. Jakobi Myers in Duval. He's here. Should be on the practice field today. Man, what a wild thing. I want to ask you a little bit about that. That's got to be nuts. Hickens Hot List. Yep, that's it's the Dan and Austin show today. Hick and Austin show. NFL trade deadline. More. We have Greg McGarity from TaxSlayer Gator Bowl. He's going to stop by, talk college football playoff as well as we start to heat up and get some early looks at who could come to Jacksonville. Just to let you know, one of Hick's favorites is Barry Manilow. That's all I'm going to say. Can the Jags bury the Texans in Houston this week? They absolutely can. Welcome back, everybody. Dan and Austin.
Mm-hmm.
Should I introduce myself or just play as Dan the whole time?
No, this is Casey's idea. I can't remember what the stipulations were.
I think I got to be in character.
I think you had to be Dan and then
say like you know it nonstop. Anything else I need to do? You told me I just had to dress up. I like deeper than that.
And like act like them, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know if anybody can. It's funny you guys catch that.
The fact that Mr. Hugo hasn't been in the chat yet is really getting to me.
The one day that he's not here.
Yeah,
it's unbelievable.
I think he's a little bit later of a guy usually.
He is normally.
So he'll be
Rewind
it. It now lives forever. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, it's going to live forever. Trust me when I say that. We got a surprise a little bit later. What was I getting to? Jakobi Myers getting traded midstream. We've seen this with Newsome. Mm-hmm. And it was interesting about Newsome when he came over from Cleveland. I think that was a Tuesday night deal. I think that was a Tuesday night deal for being at the station. Maybe it was a Wednesday night. It was a Wednesday night. That was a Wednesday night trade. And that's interesting.
Yeah,
because usually it's a Monday, Tuesday to get him here for our practice. Well,
and it was like 11 o'clock at night, wasn't it?
It was late.
Yeah.
Now, they probably had it done a little bit earlier, but so he doesn't get here till a Thursday practice and then Friday and everything else. And then he was literally in Jacksonville Thursday afternoon, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday on a plane to London.
Mm-hmm.
And so then he was in London longer than he was in Jacksonville by the time they played that game.
Yep. Yeah.
And then he comes back and they've got the bye week. And now he can settle in. And guess what? A lot of the metrics say he played really well against the Raiders.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. Did you think that he played well?
I thought he played good. Yeah, I thought he played well. He gave up the touchdown, but like that was more of a great play, I think, on Bowers than it was on.
That was a great play.
His fault. But I mean, hey, it's one of the best tight ends in the league. Yeah. That'll happen sometimes.
I don't know. Listen, if you get a great play made against you, I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's part of that job too.
But no, I think I don't think anyone's clamoring for Tyson Campbell to come back. If that.
Yeah, fair enough.
The question.
And so I guess what's the acclimation process for a player that comes in on a Tuesday? He's got to fly him from Vegas. He gets here this morning. The Jags put a video out, and he has made it. And how quick can you get going? Because here's the deal, Austin.
They need him.
They need him like Sunday.
ASAP.
Like now. That is like real deal. Like they need him right away.
We need 5 catches from him.
Hey, Trevor, here, we're going to play something in the dirt, design it up, boom.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody can run routes, but this 3 days of practice, I'm not a huge practice guy. I know they are, and I understand it. And I actually got a little bit more respect for practice when Trevor was not practicing down the stretch run of 23 and they couldn't figure things out. I was like, well, maybe there's a little bit more to that than I always give credit to. But my view on practice now is they're just kind of going through their game plan and stuff like that. You're usually not hitting much. They do still pad it up on occasion. Sure. But, I mean, hay's in the barn, man. I played baseball for a long time. Like, when you start getting in the games, you hardly practice. You take BP, you throw bullpens, you take fly balls, you take ground balls.
Yeah, but it's a little different than baseball because baseball, like, you don't necessarily have a game plan of who you're playing against. Like, you have to key in on the pitcher and everything. But, like, when football, it's a week-by-week basis of we're going to implement this new philosophy based on the team that we're playing.
Yeah.
So, like, that's to me is where practice comes in. It's like you have to implement what the game plan is going to be for that week.
So, in fairness, I think this is an important practice week by setting all that up. I think this is a really big week for him and for Trevor, and probably some extra time right on task there a little bit and getting comfortable and all these things because they do need him right away. But it must be really difficult for a player just to jump in. You're excited going to a team that's in contention.
Yeah.
And I bet he wanted out of the Raiders, it seems like.
Mm-hmm.
So I bet he's excited about it, but that's a lot to ask. I guess we should temper our expectations on what goes down Sunday. Oh, and by the way, you're going up against Stingley and company on Sunday in your first one.
No, for sure. I mean, it's not going to be the easiest job, obviously. I mean, I don't know, because I always thought, like, okay, the quarterback's the hardest spot to go from a different team.
Yeah.
And Joe Flacco kind of made that a seamless transition. You know, I spoke on this yesterday when Meyers first got traded. I think he's going to fit in right away because, you know, the wide receiver position, there's going to be different terminologies. There's going to be different, you know, signs and all that stuff, but it's still the same routes.
Yeah.
I think what the question has to be if I'm Liam Cohen is how much of that pre-snap motion am I going to implement, right? Because we've seen guys who have been 5-6 weeks in this system have problems with it. What's a guy that's going to get here off this, you know, from a different team in a couple of days going to do? So
yeah, fair enough.
I think if you're Liam Cohen, you got to make it a little more vanilla, which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing because Jakobi Myers has showed that even if it's going to be a tight window, the guy can catch the ball, right? So I think you try to do as much to help him out and make it as simplistic and basic as possible in the receiving game, which not the biggest recipe for success against the Houston Texans defense. But that's what needs to happen because you're bringing him here day one to be the man, so let him be the man.
It was an interesting deal. The Jags put out the phone call with Myers. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it's a lot of typical. It's funny. It's just how like Gladstone talks.
Yeah, it was very similar to everything we heard in the offseason.
It was
No
very
different.
similar to all the draft guys, and which I appreciate, by the way. I think that's great. I mean, he is who he is. But there's also you get a little nugget in there where, first of all, the Baselli connection. I think we told you about that yesterday. Adam Baselli, Tony's son, played at NC State, and he knew Myers from that time. And so even on Sunday, Baselli and Myers had conversation just because of that tie-in. Now, what else was said? What else? I don't think anything's supposed to be said, so I am not going to imply that there's anything else said. But the Gladstone part of it was like, hey, we've been looking at you from afar, almost to the point of that, I forget who the report was yesterday, where they said they're looking at him before the season. Potentially making a move or in free agency. Was that Schultz that did that? And so there's some things that add up on that side of the table. But yeah, I think it's cool to see that. It's great that they allow you to see that. But I think they do like this guy and know how he's going to fit in here. And they certainly do that. This regime has a way about him. Like you wonder who was off their board because they didn't like the fit in a potential move. By the way, Pittsburgh and Buffalo, reportedly, the other teams that were interested in Jakobi Myers. And so the Raiders had a market for him.
Yeah.
And the Jags obviously played into that market. Yeah, I'm fascinated to see how this goes and how quick this can get up to speed. I do think there's something to be said for him being 29 years old. I think he's probably a smart player, IQ player. There are a lot of complimentary people around the league. From players that he's played with.
Oh, yeah.
And
Adams
so
was big.
Adams, a big one, right?
I mean, it's a Hall of Famer right there.
Yeah. So you like that. And now can the Jags use that to his advantage? And then the other side of this, as we continue to say, is what if Brian Thomas Jr., Travis Hunter are still healthy at the end of the year or toward the end of the year, let's just say in 6 weeks? What does this whole thing mean for Myers and Parker Washington? They could really ride Parker Washington, Jakobi Myers over the next few weeks and say thank you very much, but now we shift back to BTJ. And by the way, BTJ might play this week, but it's obvious he's banged up. And Hunter, we think, is a solid 6 weeks out probably at this stage, at least in my mind. That's what I'm playing on. So, but I guess that's sports. That's why you go get depth. Yeah. Like you got to get through some of this stuff. It's no different than a backup quarterback. You got to come in and help you win a couple of games when your quarterback goes out. That's what Flacco's trying to do in Cincinnati right now. Get to Joe Burrow and give him a chance still to hold some serve. But, yeah, this is going to be a fun one to watch. And it also might, to all the things you just said about motion and simplifying, and I think they found something last week in the running game.
Of course.
But it might really now lean on the running game. It might be like, hey, we can't just wait until it works. We got to stick with it, because We want to eliminate penalties and everything else. I will say this, Houston, if they're vulnerable in any part of their game on defense, it is against the run.
Yeah, and for sure. And like, listen, I get it. You know, you just got this brand new shiny toy in Jakobi Myers, so we want to see 10 targets going to him, and you want to see Trevor open up the offense a little bit. But like, that's not who you are, right? And most importantly, like, I love the move to get Myers and everything to help out a wide receiving room right now that's limited with injuries. I like all that, but you still have to remember who you are. And your identity right now is Travis Etienne and Tootin in terms of pounding the rock, right? And then setting that up to pass down the line. But I just hope that's still the narrative going forward now, because we've seen what happens when they don't run the football, and it doesn't look good.
Yeah. Ryan, that's a good point. Also have Edgar Bennett connection. He was with the Raiders, so that's nice, some familiarity there with Jags wide receivers coach, by the way. I got a thought on this. So Liam Cohen's on the podium right now, so we'll get some thoughts on what he says about injuries. And I don't think he can hear much, but also the acquisition of Myers. I think one thing that's pretty cool that the organization's doing, and you don't have to love Liam Cohen and you don't have to love Trevor Lawrence for this.
Okay.
But the reality is they are saying the two most important people in our organization for success are those two men. And we're going to give those two men everything they need to be successful. I think you said a little bit of this yesterday about Trevor, but I actually think it goes to Cohen too, because they could have done a lot of different things in the draft. They're playing they're playing Travis Hunter mostly on offense. We think that's a Cohen thing.
Yeah.
And then when you're light on pass catchers because of injuries, you go get another receiver for Liam Cohen and Trevor Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
I can appreciate what they're doing to help support, because, listen, I know the organization didn't mean to at times, but there's been many a times they haven't done a great job of going out of their way to support Trevor Lawrence or even their head football coach. But the moves didn't add up to say that. I think this is loud and clear from the minute Cohen walks in the door and gets hired, and then the acquisitions start, and now all the way in through this latest move, that this is about Liam Cohen. It's about being an offensive football team. It's about giving him the tools he needs, and it's about doing all the same stuff for Trevor Lawrence because he's your franchise guy.
No, without a doubt. And that Jakobi Myers moves just proves it even more. You know, we've spoken this many times. Last year, Godwin Evans goes down. Liam Cohen's trying to get a trade done. He needs more wide receivers. That's helping out Baker Mayfield. So, yeah, like, there's a reason why Liam Cohen came here in the first place, despite the discrepancies and the drama with Tampa Bay. Is he staying or is he going? A lot of that has to do with Trevor Lawrence. So I think he's going to have Trevor's back and try to give him whatever he needs to be successful. And Jakobi Myers is just the last example of that right now.
Yeah, because, listen, without Myers in the mix, the way the Jaguars are currently set up on offense, think about this for a moment. Brian Thomas Jr., Parker Washington, Tim Jones, Austin Trammell, Walker Little, Ezra Cleveland, Anton Harrison, Trevor Lawrence, Travis Etienne. I think I just named 10 guys, primarily on offense. That does not include Hainsey, does not include McCarry, does not include the rookie running backs.
Okay.
It is the exact offense from last year.
Oh, okay.
It's the exact team from last year. And it's not because they didn't try. I mean, Travis Hunter obviously changes that.
Yeah.
Hainsey's been a very nice addition, by the way. McCarry played a lot better, thankfully. And the running backs have helped. So it's not like it all, you have to take the whole thing in totality. But my point is, if the way they're now banged up, it's just like you're reverting back to last year's football team, which wasn't very good.
Yeah.
Now, that football team for the second half of the year also didn't have its quarterback. You know, so there's more to this. But I do think I think it's worth looking at that. And now they change that again because they bring in a guy like Myers and keep adding something new. Hey, on the Jets side of things,
okay,
after all the moves that they made, how great a position are they in?
They're in a great position because they have a lot of first-round picks coming in, so that's a great position to be in. I don't trust their management, so as good as you want to say it, I guess. You know, like.
Did you guys see the tweet about the Miami Dolphins who were in this position in 2020 and 2021? You guys see that?
I didn't.
Nope.
And I don't have it at the top of wherever. I'm not going to find it quick. But in 2020, they had, I think, 2 first-rounders, and then in 21, they had 2 first-rounders, I'm pretty sure. And in 2020, they took Tua, and they took,
Miami
I think,
did,
Austin
okay.
Jackson.
Who?
Yeah, what?
Austin Jackson, I think is who it was. It's not the one. I mean, I think it was an offensive lineman. Pretty sure.
Okay.
Let me just double check. Because don't the Jags have an Austin Jackson, or do they have an
We
Austin
have an
Johnson?
Austin Johnson
from
90,
Buffalo.
Yeah. So they took Austin Jackson, first round, 18th overall pick.
Okay.
He's an offensive tackle.
Okay.
His status right now is on injured reserve. That I just said. That I just saw. But anyway, so they took those two guys, Tua and a lineman, which makes some sense. I mean, right?
Yeah,
you go protect your quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
But it really, how's that worked out? And then in 21, they took, I lost it. Who they take in 21? Waddle.
Mm-hmm.
And hold on, let me get to
Jalen Phillips.
And Jalen Phillips. And they just traded Phillips away. Thank
Gotcha.
you.
Okay.
So anyway, they were the last ones in that. So Tua, Jackson, Phillips, Waddle.
Yeah.
And what did it get them is my point.
Well, yeah, I mean, to me, this comes down to it's got to start with the quarterback.
Yeah.
Right. And then, like, you know, there was, and tank for Tua was a thing, obviously. They paid him money to be the franchise guy, but, like, I don't think anybody in Miami is right now is still clamoring for that Tua contract. Right. I think the Dolphins fans might be a little over it.
Yeah.
With New York, I mean, it's interesting because one would think that you're going to finish probably second to last, third to last. Maybe you get the top pick of the draft. So you're going to have your pick of quarterbacks, and it's way too early to start, like, with shock your mock and everything. But I assume, like, Mendoza is probably up there. Simpson might be the quarterback. That's fine, their quarterback.
Yeah.
And then do whatever you need to do. But, like, that's the thing. And Ham, you probably have the best idea. Like, is the guy from Indiana right now the top quarterback that they're talking about?
Yeah, because Simpson could technically go back for another year. He's still young.
Okay, but, like, they're saying, like, he's the most NFL ready, number one pick. Okay. So, like, if you like – no?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Are you taking that guy?
Well, no, this is what I'm saying, though, is, like, Hamby, do you think he's right now the top quarterback if Simpson doesn't come out?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think that, like, he can be a franchise guy in a couple years, or is it just more like wishful thinking? I mean, I know it's so hard to tell, but, like, I'm trying to make a point here where if the New York Jets, like, want to get their quarterback and Mendoza's far ahead of everybody else, like Simpson, and, like, I get Moore's up there too, I'm sure, but, like, I don't know how good Moore's really going to be from Oregon. So if there's one guy who's ahead of everybody else, well, then do they take one of those first-round picks and use that to get their guy?
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get
Well,
at.
okay, so I'll give you another scenario. Because we're like, guys, right? I mean, Simpson is one of the favorites to get drafted high. And he might be even higher than Mendoza. But, I mean, guys, go look. He's played this year. Outside of this year, he's played like 6 games, and they're all in relief. You're taking I mean, that's a dangerous deal now. I think it's a bad quarterback class. I think these guys are good in an average college football season. Yep. They're good in an average college football season. So does that make them a good pro? Well, it could. They got to figure that out. Yeah. But I actually think, does it make more sense for the Jets to go now pony up some of that capital and go get a veteran guy instead?
No.
It's worked for Mayfield and Darnold and the Bucks and Seahawks and others.
Because they had weapons already in place to have a successful quarterback. What do the Jets have right now? Like, yeah, you have Wilson, but they're trying to trade Breece Hall. Like, and Breece Hall, I'm sure, wants out of there now. No, you don't have the ecosystem, I think, to facilitate a great quarterback right now. I think Tampa did.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
How about Seattle did, right?
I mean, I didn't think Seattle did, but they do. I mean, I didn't think Njigba was going to be what Njigba is.
Yeah,
but like,
fair enough.
And I didn't think they're going to. I thought Seattle was going to take a decline. I didn't know they were going to elevate themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't think New York is like. I mean, I don't know. Take a quarterback for example. Like, who'd you trade for?
Well, I was trying to think. Kyler Murray.
No. No.
That doesn't seem like that would go well.
By the way, like, what would you trade for? You're not trading a first-round pick for Kyler.
Well,
you're not taking
not.
that contract
No, you're
either. Yeah. No.
By the way, his
good.
contract at $45-46 million is not as bad as some if he could play well.
Bad for a backup quarterback right now behind Jakobi Brissett. You got anybody else?
I really don't right now, unless you were to say like somebody like a Tua needs a change of scenery, but you're not probably doing that.
I wouldn't do that.
How about a Mac Jones or a Brock Purdy after the play? I don't know. I'm just telling you, I don't think the 26th draft has a lot of great talent. I think that if you want to make 27, I just don't know if the Jets are going to get their quarterback. I see what they did. I think it's a good position to be in. You can really change your franchise.
Yeah.
But one, to your point, you have to trust the organization to make the right calls and the people to make the right calls. But two, there's got to be people out there. And there are always folks out there that we don't think right now are going to be great. That ends up being great.
Well, and this
I just don't know who that is.
But and this is how it works, though, right? Like, if you're the New York Jets right now and Fields doesn't look like it's going to be the answer, like, I don't care if it's Mendoza, I don't care if you think Dante Moore, but, like, you have to take a swing. And like, I don't think right now you can afford to trade for a veteran quarterback because I just don't think they have the pieces to be a successful franchise. So, like, you have to start. You tore up the studs and everything. You have to start from, like, ground zero. And I think with doing that, whether it's a weak, quarterback class or not, like, you have to get your guy and try again, and I get you probably have, like, Zach Wilson, PTSD, and rightfully so, but you have to keep swinging until you get it. Like, that's how it works in the NFL.
Ryan, I thought about Bryce Young as well, but I doubt it. I don't see it. I think you're right, Austin. I think here's the other thing. They have so much capital now. If they want to do something that's really outside the box, they can swing at one of these guys, see what they think about them, and then swing again in 27 if they like something better. And I actually think that's a good way to go. And I'm surprised it doesn't happen more often. I don't think you should give up on a guy, but I think you should accumulate as much as you can accumulate. Because here's the other deal. Somebody else is going to come along and going to have capital and need a quarterback that if you've got two of them that are pretty good, you can unload that guy. Yeah. So I'm actually surprised more teams don't do it. Like, I guess I kind of see why they don't, but we'll see how it shakes out for the Jets. I don't think there's a lot of confidence.
Well, yeah, and it's crazy. Like
Anthony Richardson. Yeah. Listen, I get it. There's a reason why these guys aren't playing or why you would be available.
Yeah.
It's
just, man, teams love swing. It's what you have to, like, for instance, New Orleans. Like, I'm not sure what New Orleans right now in terms of talking about the draft. I bet they take a look at another quarterback and they just draft one in the second round. But, like, do we think Tyler Shuck's going to be the guy?
Yeah. Well, I would suggest that since I'm in Dan character today.
Let's go. What do you got?
Trevor Lawrence?
For New Orleans? To trade to New Orleans?
The Jets.
Oh, to the Jets. I got you. Dan's a big Trevor Lawrence hater, huh?
I don't know about hater. I'm not sure about hater. But maybe on that side.
Okay.
We will box score Dan, I call him.
I like it.
300 yards or bust. Let's take a break. Brent and Austin show. Oh, sorry. Dan and Austin show.
There we go.
Here on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network. Right where Hick belongs. Right here with the AS Jacks logo. And we will continue on. A few more surprises to go. Casey will join us a little bit later in the show as well here on this Wednesday. We'll tell you what Liam Cohen had to say. We'll talk a little college football playoff. And we got a Dan Hot List coming up.
Let's go.
You're back. It's like you're in New York today. Back pages, what are they saying? We'll be right back. When it's time to get a new car for anyone in your family, just remember, nobody but Nimnick, the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville. Get the latest price breaks on 2023 and 2024 models or the newest 2025 vehicles in the showroom on Phillips Highway or shop online at NimnickBuickGMC.com 24 hours a day. GMC Sierras, Yukons, and the redesigned Acadias, or get the all-new redesigned line with Buicks. It's nobody but Nimnick, and part of the reason why is this is a first-class buying experience here at Nimnick Buick GMC. You're not just a customer, you're a friend. This is about getting a vehicle that best fits you and getting you on the road, and also helping you and your family down the road. Nimnick has a treating you right guarantee, courtesy, respect, fairness, and most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnick. Who has put in the most years and stands behind a better experience? Nobody but Nimnick. GMC. We are professional grade.
If you look good, you feel good. And the medical professionals here at Payoff and Aesthetics are here to make you feel your best. I'm on camera every week, and I have a confession to make. I'm not always confident in my appearance. Can you see my dark circles? Is my makeup highlighting my fine lines instead of covering them up? I question it all. So when I found out about the wide variety of procedures here at Ponte Vedra Vein and Aesthetics, I knew help was just one appointment away. Medical Director Dr. Megan Deacon Casey and her board-certified physicians have been using the latest in cutting-edge technology for the last 10 years, giving men and women their personal confidence boost. From Botox, fillers, Morpheus 8, and so much more. The hardest part was figuring out what I needed. Thankfully, the medical team walked me through what would work best for me through a free consultation. Come look and feel your best with the team here at Ponte Vedra Vein and Aesthetics. Visit them at one of their 2 locations, either over in Ponte Vedra or on the south side.
Baker's Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker's Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Tony Mazzio, Stanwood High School, class of 2002.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oak Leaf High School.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jacks team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Colts Hilly, Hilliard High School.
Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
Empower a future, inspire a dream. It's a bold but simple mission for the Jacksonville Police Athletic League known as Jags PAL. Help the next generation of kids in Jacksonville shape a brighter future. Their after-school programs, teenage leadership programs. There's community outreach.
This has been just an awesome opportunity to be out here with my colleagues and do something good for the community. It's really been an interesting opportunity to just see everybody work together in a way that we don't normally in the office.
And there's sports. There are also ways you can help the next generation with a donation of any kind. Just visit jaxpal.org to get more information. Empower a future, inspire a dream with Jags PAL.
Most of us know how to throw. But you need to know what to throw. I'm not talking about footballs, baseballs, softballs. We're talking about those items you need to recycle. Republic Services explains it easy. Recycling simplified. 1. Know what to throw. When in doubt, throw it out. 2. Empty, clean, and dry those materials. It takes an extra minute, but it makes a big difference. And 3. Don't bag it. This makes the recycling process faster and more efficient. This is a look at the Republic Services North Florida Recycling Center. You can make this process even more efficient. By utilizing those 3 steps, Republic Services can help you become a better recycler in your home. Learn more at recyclingsimplified.com.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austin Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
Largest victory in program history.
Oh my goodness, you said victory, and Cheyenne Moreo gets the 3-pointer and gets this entire crowd in the Premier American Credit Union Arena is clapping for them. Everybody excited. They finally scored a bucket, Graham.
Shout
wow,
out.
You talk about sportsmen.
Let's we got to play it back because I want to hear Dan's opinion on it. Like, listen, you know it. It's got to be rough when you're trying to call a game that's 72-0, and you're trying to like find some kind of enthusiasm. Because I would have gave it the Al Michaels treatment. Like, oh, they finally scored. Yeah. Thank God. It's the 3rd quarter right now. Here we go. You got the audio hand me again so Brent can hear it?
The Matadors'
sorry, Dan.
Largest victory in program history.
Oh, my goodness. You said victory, and Cheyenne Moreo gets the 3-pointer and gets this entire crowd in the Premier American Credit Union Arena.
All 10 of them.
All 12 of them.
Everybody
Nice job.
did.
Get on
They
your
finally
feet, Bethesda.
scored a bucket, Graham.
What a name drop too at the American Credit whatever arena. Like shout out to the sponsor.
Dude, that is CSU Northridge. That wasn't Oklahoma
Yeah.
or UConn.
By the way, Bethesda, whatever that is.
Bethesda.
Is that Maryland, I'm assuming?
Bethesda had like a bunch of players out due to like the flu or something.
Oh, is that part
I
of
mean,
it?
it's whatever, right? Like, come on.
Well, it was 72-0.
Okay.
You wouldn't be bringing it up if it was 72-16.
No, for sure. But like that's what people on Twitter were saying. It's not me saying it. It's not me trying to stick up for them. People on Twitter were just saying that. But
I scored more points in a Jacksonville Giants game.
There we go. Let them know.
Not Dan. That was Brent.
That was Brent. Hey, are they only playing for the Iceman or what?
I do not want to play for the Ice. This is, by the way, this out of all this.
Oh, Hamby, you missed it
in
yesterday.
character stuff.
I did. What happened?
I don't want it.
Might
be
be a
signing 'em up.
contract on the table
Oh, wow.
for an enforcer. Brent doesn't think I can do it. Brent doesn't think
Lagoon.
Brent doesn't think I can stand
Wow.
on skates and punch people in the face.
I think you're not giving it enough respect. I've
know-
never done it.
I know how to skate.
I get it.
And I know how to stand on skates. And I know the secrets of a Muay Thai clinch. I think I'll be all right.
Listen, I'm glad you're confident. I don't care. I'm not fighting.
Oh, yeah.
You're the one that might fall on your ass.
I'm not going to fall if I fall my ass, what? I'm wearing breezers. I'm wearing my pads.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I'm fine.
That doesn't hurt.
No, not at all.
I
Don't
want
wanna
to play
ball
goalie
my
for the
head.
Iceman.
Yeah. Maybe I should put
That's
me in-
all I would do is play goalie.
Play goalie?
And then I fall down and I would not be able to get up.
I'm going to be honest, though, man. Yeah, like, you don't want goalie. You
like
can't
just
hide.
grabbing
Dude, you can't hide playing goalie. Like, if they put you, like, at left wing, at least you can just be like, all right, well, I can't really
Dude, I
skate
can't
that well.
skate. I mean,
Okay,
holding
but
the
you
boards.
can't. Hey, but if goalie's a little more important, though. You know
I
what
know,
I'm
but
saying?
I think I could stand on skates.
Oh, I think you'd be surprised.
Well, I have. I mean, I've done that.
Okay.
But I can't skate.
Are we skating for the commercial?
I don't know yet. We have a couple of different variations.
Can we skate for the commercial?
We can try. You can teach me.
Just put this.
I have not been on
put the
skates
goalie
since I was
pads
like
on.
12.
Oh, it's been like 2 years for me, probably.
Yeah, I mean, well, you did this before. You impressed them. That's why
I
they
know.
might call you up.
I know.
Anybody want to guess what the final score of that ball game was?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
that
yeah,
was the
yeah.
third quarter I saw. So that was 25 minutes of action without a point.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is nuts.
Okay, so it was 72-3 in the third quarter.
That's correct. 4 minutes left in the third.
I mean, I feel like they started storming back, so they probably got 5 points to end the game. Let's go. 5. Let's go. I mean, you put the water girls in, the water boys in. 95-5.
95-5.
95-5. Yeah, that's my final guess. What was it?
What was it?
Brent?
I think they did take the foot off the gas. I'm going to say 88-11.
Wow. You're giving Bethesda some
Give 'em
run
11,
here.
Huh? Wow.
Confidence.
MJ came out of nowhere.
They did not, in fact, take the foot off the gas on offense, just at least
Give me 95.
103
Okay.
to 13.
Whoa. Defense got a
Both
little
offenses
leaky.
got rolling.
Defense got a little leaky at the end. Might want to shore that up. That could be a problem going forward. We talk about tournament time.
Do you have the box score?
I can get it.
What were they shooting the basketball?
I know.
Bethesda, I mean, what were they, 0 for their first 48? Like,
Maybe it was more of a
Maybe
full
they-
court
maybe
press
they turned it
situa-
over.
Maybe it was like a full court press situation.
yeah,
I
they
don't
might
know.
have just turned it over and never got shots up.
I don't know.
What do you do if you're the coach of the winning team? Like, you're up 72-0.
Yeah. I mean, hey,
out of respect
hey,
for the sport.
I hope Kirby Smart's listening. I would go for the throat.
They went 4 from 44 on the field.
For the game.
Yes.
I mean, Brent, honestly, what I would do is I would put
Seriously, guys.
I would
you
put my
don't-
backups in and I'd let them go to town.
You would.
Get them confidence. Yeah.
Huh.
What do you want me to do? Just like run,
4
run
for
up the shot
44.
clock?
I
and-
just think it's a tricky situation. I mean, listen, I get it.
They
I get it.
started the game 0 for their first 25.
That's what I was wondering. 0 for 25. Guys, let's go to UNF Arena right now, where actually there is a women's college basketball game going on against
It
Palm
just
Beach
started.
Atlantic, and I would not go 0 for 25. Even if one of the men's basketball players are guarding me, I don't think I'd go 0 for 25.
Do we have to like go look up that whole game? And is it on ESPN Plus where we can like call the whole game? Because how do you call that game?
Yeah, I couldn't believe they were that excited about that.
Oh, I know. I probably would have walked honestly. Third quarter, I'd be like, hey guys,
there's 2 ways to go.
How do you not get to the free throw line?
Yeah, and make something. Just drive it. I mean, they got to call something, right? Maybe
they only
did.
shot 8 free throws in the game. Made 2 of them. 2 for 8 from the line.
Okay. We might have a problem.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. But I do think it's a tricky spot for the other coach. I guess you get the embarrassment of it. You gotta. I think there's integrity of the game somewhere in there. There's sportsmanship. But I also don't know if you can stop it. You can't just like dribble the ball out and then turn it over.
Yeah.
You know, and like softball has an interesting deal. Because of the rules of softball, if you get off the base before the pitcher throws the ball, you're out.
Yeah.
Like that's a real thing. You leave early. So in a lot of games when they're out of control, and I haven't seen this at the college level, but even in high school I did see this, where if it's out of control game where someone's just crushing somebody, you'll walk off the base on purpose and be out. So you can actually get out and get out of the inning. You don't even have to have a batter stat where somebody's like striking out on purpose.
Yeah.
Because that's a hard thing to ask somebody.
Points in the paint, 0. Points off turnovers, 0. Fast break points, 0. Bench points, 0. Second chance points, 1.
What? How's that happen?
If you're the AD, you having a serious talk with the coach of Bethesda? Because that's in
AD probably scheduled the game.
That's in Maryland?
Yeah.
So they had to travel because it was Cal State.
Yeah, unless it was a neutral site. I'm not sure. A lot of neutral sites.
Oh, it could have been neutral.
No, it's home court, CSUN.
Oh,
yeah, Brenda was the
it's a good trip to
premier
Cali.
American Credit Union Arena. You
Hope
heard
they
that?
got In-N-Out Burger.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so
We
you're
had
gonna.
In-N-Out Burger on
I
the way home.
assume
They did.
I assume they didn't drive. They flew.
Oh gosh.
Okay. So if I'm the AD and I'm sure the budget's pretty tight at Bethesda, I'm looking at the coach and be like, hey, can we you know?
Yeah.
I don't want to be talked about in the Brent and Austin show with Hamby rattling off stats that makes us look bad.
Really, that's tough. Now you did say they might have been without some people. It was just one. I covered it.
Brent, it was 103-13.
I get
Oh,
it.
maybe that's why they didn't have any bench points. They didn't have a bench.
That's right. They didn't have a bench.
Okay.
I actually called a game at the University at Albany. Not called a game, but covered a game at the University at Albany when they won D1. It was like their first year D1. And they had a player foul. I think they had 2 players foul out. They ended up like being half of the second half playing 4 guys. Like, that's unbelievable to do that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
And that has happened. I think sometimes that actually has happened more than you think.
Yeah.
Because people are sick or hurt or all that. I mean, you do only have 12 players usually on a.
The other team had 12 people score. 12 girls, different girls scored, and 6 of them scored more than 10.
Oh,
wow.
So this is according to the New York Post because this was obviously front page headlines. Poor Bethesda. Bethesda women's basketball starts game in a 72-0 hole in a shocking scene. But they go on to say that all starters played 40 minutes, and I guess they had nobody on the bench. Yeah, so
that's amazing. That's embarrassingly amazing.
Under 400 students at Bethesda, but
small, yeah,
very small school.
Hopefully they got money. I don't think Cal State Northridge is throwing money around though to go play a game. I highly doubt it. Maybe they paid for their travel. I don't know, but I highly doubt it.
Yeah.
Liam Cohen, by the way, is talking a bit today and says this, and I know you'll appreciate this. It doesn't matter how you affect the quarterback. They've got to affect the quarterback. Scheme or people is what he said. I mean, just point blank. Again, not BS line. It's like, we got to get after the quarterback. Liam Cohen, Mia's over there tweeting out, Parker Washington will continue to be primary F slot. Z and X wide receiver positions, a bit easier for Jakobi Myers to learn on a short week. So Parker Washington isn't going to lose snaps here, which I think we figured. I think Myers from the outside. I think what's interesting, if Myers plays well, performs well, what does this do when Travis Hunter comes back? And we suggested yesterday, if this works well, Brian Thomas Jr. stays healthy, Parker does his thing, and Myers does his thing. This really is a replacement more for De'Ami Brown in this role. And then if Parker's playing well, does that hold off Travis coming back on the offensive side and just put him on the defensive side and add to that. I think that's going to be fascinating. Again, we're 6 weeks. We can mention this 100 times.
Yeah.
We might be 6 weeks away from figuring that out, but I do think it's a scenario coming off injury where you wouldn't put him on both sides of the ball.
No, I don't think you would.
Maybe a few wrinkles. I did say yesterday, like 3 or 4 or 5 plays, whatever.
I mean, the question's going to be if that's the case, then where do you put him, right? And once again, we'll have time to evaluate that. We'll see how the offense looks without him and everything. But I do lean towards the offense, Brent. Like I do think they gave up draft capital, moved up to number 2 to get Travis Hunter with the offensive skill set in mind.
Yeah,
right. That's why they did it. So I lean more towards offense because we just it sucks, right? Because you just saw the glimpses of what it could look like in England, the second half of what it could be. Over 100 yards, a touchdown, and everything. Like you started seeing that, and all of a sudden he gets hurt. And now it's like, okay, you're back to kind of square one again. I don't. This is the thing. This is the thing that with the player we've never seen before. We don't know how it's going to go, but I would err, and I get the defense probably needs him even more than the offense does, Brent, but I want to see him on offense.
Yeah, I think a lot of people want to see him on offense. It'll be, again, I think it's way too early to figure it out, but let's see how the Meyers thing plays out. I think it's important to note right now the Meyers deal is more for De'Ami Brown, really, and his either struggles or injury concerns too, the way this pieces together, than it is positionally, at least at the outset, for Travis Hunter, because Travis Hunter was primarily playing the slot. And Parker was even moving around a little bit, but that puts him in a comfortable spot. Parker, like Reese said, 8 catches on 9 targets. No way you can sit. Well, they don't have to sit Parker. They're not going to. He's going to be a big part of it. And I thought it was the way Parker Washington caught the football the other day. And some of those catches were so sure-handed. That was really nice to see. I mean, that was the first time this year I thought, man, you're seeing strong hands just like in live action.
Yeah.
You can tell that. You can really tell and really just going to get the football. And some guys do that better than others, but I just thought Parker was fantastic. And I think a lot of people are saying the same thing. Good thing Brent didn't trade him away.
Well, let me ask you this real quick with Brian Thomas Jr., because there were some, Diana Rossini came out and said that the Jaguars were asking a first-round pick and then some for Brian Thomas Jr.
Yeah, is she stuck with that this week?
Yeah. Do you not buy into that? Because here's what I'm going to say about it. Teams called about Chris Olave, but there was never like, oh, Chris Olave is going to, like, it seemed like the Saints were hell-bent on keeping Olave and getting rid of Shaheed.
Waddle, the same thing.
They
said first round, but it was too expensive.
Yeah.
Teams didn't want to do it. So, I think you probably got a call or two and wine over the last couple of weeks. But I think it would really have – they had a rate. I mean, again, I always say I think the easiest way to do this, folks, is selling your house, right? If you sell your house, what are you going to sell it for? There's a price you take, but a price you won't go under.
Well,
right, and I think the Jags' price to not go under is pretty steep for Brian Thomas Jr. They had better get something that's going to wow them, kind of like the Jets got for Sauce Gardner, that wowed them. I'm not saying it would be equivalent to that. I'm just saying it would really, whoa, we got to think about this, and that wasn't happening. And I think in hindsight now, it's a good thing they didn't try to move him, more aggressively move him. I thought that was a possibility, depending on how they were feeling, but he had a good game the other day. I think he showed some signs, and he's battling. I appreciate that Brian Thomas Jr. is battling. I think they appreciate that. And, man, if you can get the upside of Brian Thomas Jr. for the last 5, 6, 7 weeks of the season, even if it takes a couple more weeks to get him going, you're going to really reap the benefits of that.
Well, and this is going to be my question. Like, I don't know how much – I mean, I go off Liam Cohen and, like, hey, he seems to love Brian Thomas Jr., and then, like, I see reports saying, like, oh, they're asking for a first. And I get, like, every team's open to listening. But, like, when they start saying this is what the Jaguars are asking for, then it's like, okay, well, then maybe you can see a world where maybe you trade him away. So what I was going to say is, say he has a monumental great second half of the season. Okay, well, that's going to boost his draft capital. Like, do you think, like, this conversation's dead now if he starts playing well again? Or are we still going to be talking about, well, look at how good he did now. Maybe get more for him.
That's a fair question. I think if the young man is playing good football, why wouldn't you, the Euro point always, keep a good football player, right?
And I'm with you.
And I will say this, there are some guys on this team that have either performed or not, but that I think if you had asked the regime honestly, without a microphone in their face, how much they like a guy on a scale of 1 to 10 and what they think they're going to be, I think there are some players that have exceeded their expectations. And that's just natural, by the way. But, I mean, really, listen, I don't have to beat around the bush on this thing. It's pretty obvious ETN has outplayed what they thought. Because they were going to get Ashton Genty, R.J. Harvey, and any running back in the draft.
And they like Tootin, obviously.
Well, they ended up getting Tootin, but yeah, so
I'm
they were
saying,
getting a guy.
They used him right away,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were getting a running back. So it's pretty obvious that he has exceeded their expectations, Travis Etienne. I asked this the other day. I'm going to ask you guys this. If the Jags have Ashton Genty right now, because they picked him number 5 overall, are they a better football team or the same football team or a worse football team than where they're at right now?
I mean, they're probably
we're
a worse
worse.
football team. Yeah, because, like, he going to really upgrade you as much as Travis Etienne is? I don't think so. Plus, you've gotten better things on defense with Travis Hunter. Now, offense, you really got one good game, it seems like, with some good catches here or there. No, I think you're better.
Well, and this is my point, is that's how good ETN has played. And number 2, sometimes the moves you don't make or don't have to make are good moves. And now what people also are saying is like, okay, who's got better of the deal right now, Cleveland or the Jags? Well, at the face value of it, Cleveland. But I still think Travis Hunter, what he brings you in the long term, what he even has brought you so far, if you want to go with the juice and other things that we've said on a bunch of different times, I think he's been a better overall pick than even Ashton Genty for you. Now, Genty, the thing you could argue is, well, what would he do in a Liam Cohen offense, who really knows how to run the football, on this offense, which we think is better than the Raiders overall? And then also, you would have him now for the next few years from an investment standpoint. We don't know what they're going to do with ETN after this year. In fact, I would think he walks more than they sign him. So there's a lot that goes into it. I'm just asking you right now through 8 games, 5-3 record. Man, you're glad you have Travis Etienne.
Of course. But and listen, and this is me playing devil's advocate because I'm all for Travis Hunter and I'm glad he's here. And I think he's going to pay dividends back being healthy. But someone could take that conversation and say, well, would they be a better team right now with Pat McMillan and then whoever you have, in the second round? Well, I guess that was the 2026 second round, wasn't it? Or was it 25? No, it was 25.
It was this year.
Yeah,
whoever they were with defensive tackle.
So would you have been better with Ted McMillan and either you drafted corner or you draft defensive tackle?
Potentially.
You can go both sides with that.
And I know. I'm just saying they weren't drafting Ted McMillan.
Yeah, they didn't.
They were drafting Genty.
No, for sure.
So I think that's where I don't think they were ever drafting Ted McMillan. Now, did they read that wrong? Should they have whatever? I just don't think they were ever.
Well, and one could say, and I'll mispronounce his name again, but Ubeka.
Not quite.
Missed it by that much. Ubaka? Chewbacca, I know. Ubaka. I'm calling you
First name?
That's not important.
Okay.
I don't see the first name on a jersey. We're all good. But no, one could say he's maybe the best rookie receiver, and
No doubt,
people had him, so it's.
All right, hey, let's get to the Dan's hot list before we talk some college football playoffs. This is the Hicken hot list right here.
Okay.
Trevor, need 303 touchdowns, no picks. Sunday against Houston. I don't care if they're the number 1 defense. Generational quarterback, franchise quarterback.
And what happens if it doesn't happen?
Trade him to the Jets.
It would be funny coming full circle because, Mr. Hicken, I saw you in the Buffalo Wild Wings with a Jets jersey on. So that would come full circle.
What I really should have done is played my draft pick day reaction to Trayvon Walker.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't like that one.
Yeah.
Should have got Hutchinson.
Should have got Hutchinson, man. Got to be cooler with Bueller, right?
Easy.
Hey, that's what he says.
Easy.
Man. I've heard
Does
the
he?
commercial.
I don't listen.
I don't listen either, but he has a commercial.
You're on there now. I forgot. You have to listen at times.
I am on there.
The Gators stink, but we got rid of Napier. Don't care if Austin's the new coach. Bring the Lane train down to Gainesville.
Anybody's better.
But anybody's better. You got a pulse. The Mets' funeral was late this year.
Real quick, have you paid your bar tab for the Gators breakdowns? I feel like there's a lot of beer flowing there,
That's right.
Dan.
A lot of brown water.
A lot of brown water.
A lot of brown water.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Owner of the Mets. I don't really know his name.
Cohen. Steve Cohen.
Thanks. Spend a lot of money? Spend more. Scooball time in New York.
Ooh.
Go get him, Hamby. Beat the damn Braves. Maybe go get Bryce Harper, too. You guys are all mad about Juan Soto, finalist for the MVP.
Yeah.
Soto, not a bad move. I still can't believe how bad. People did not talk about Soto's year at all.
He didn't do anything.
He didn't do anything. He's a finalist for the MVP.
Literally didn't do anything. Was not an impactful player.
He's a finalist for the MVP.
Pretty good.
He was the Myles Garrett of the MLB. 5 sacks, get blown out.
Yeah, but Myles Garrett's pretty good, man. He's a good player.
It is kind of weird.
He walked 127 times. Congratulations.
Well, that's what
Hit 263.
Hey, the Knicks, our only hope. What did Casey say it? Knicks.
Yep.
Knicks. Spike Lee and the Knicks. Spike Lee might be the leading scorer of the Knicks. Norman Powell is instead. 23 points a game for Norman Powell.
There you go.
Eat cat.
He's
out, huh?
He'll be out for a little bit, I feel like.
You like the Knicks? 4-3 right now. It's early.
I mean, in the East, I like anybody in the East.
Anybody.
I mean, who's? Give me the best team in the East. Besides, it's the people are going to say the Bulls. No, Celtics. They lost Tatum. Tatum's not playing this year.
But they're still good enough.
Jaylen Brown's hair is smearing everywhere. We don't know what's going on with him.
All right. And the Rangers, by the way, are a hockey team.
So I've heard.
The Rangers.
Yeah.
I don't know if they stink, but the early season they're only a few points out.
Yeah.
Rangers or Red Wings?
In terms of
long term this season.
Oof! Don't put that on me, Brent.
Red Wings got off to a good start. If
second place right now.
Just think how much hockey would be on the show if you and Hick did the show together.
That's a damn
be
good
a Rangers
point.
and a Red Wings segment.
Yeah, I mean, right now in the East, you got the Canadians leaving it, and the Wings are second, as everybody predicted.
What's their record? The Wings.
They got beat by one last. They're like what are they?
9-4 type thing.
9-4, 9-5.
Yeah.
I think. I could. How about I Google?
Well, the Knicks and the Rangers, even if they got off to a good start, they could tune in to be like the Mets and just fade down the stretch. Mets are actually one of the worst teams in the league in the second half of the year.
That's literally like, I mean, if you want to talk about the Brewers and the happy memories that we all had this past season, obviously beating the Cubs, but also preventing the Mets. Here's the funny thing about that. Maybe the Brewers losing that much on purpose, wink, wink, to get the Mets out of the playoffs kind of was their detriment of why they didn't really play like they did the entire year.
Yeah.
Because it seemed like they just kind of milked it in for the past couple weeks, even though Mets fans were cheering for the Brewers. That was cool to see.
That was nice to see.
That was nice.
By the way, a shout out to Pat DeRico. This is his Mets shirt that I borrowed. He's a Mets fan, obviously.
Cool.
There are a lot more Mets fans around here than you'd think in Jacksonville, which I don't really get. Delphonic. Are you crazy? By the way, that was Hick's hot list, not Brent's hot list. That was Hick's hot list. I feel differently. Well, about Trevor. The Gators, I don't. The Mets, I don't care. The Knicks, I really don't care. And the Rangers, I didn't even know they still played. Just to clarify.
Oh, man.
Last time I saw a Rangers game. They still have the young dude?
Well, he's not young anymore.
I know, he was young.
Alex Lafreniere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has he been good?
He's been so.
He's supposed to be unbelievable.
Because you remember like how it all shook out. He's like the next Sidney Crosby.
Yeah, supposed to be unbelievable.
I wouldn't put him there yet, but he's promising.
Who the Buffalo had? What, Eichel back in the day?
Well, yeah. Then he went to Las Vegas.
But he's been really good, right?
He's helped them a lot, and he's been banged up the past couple of years, but like he helped them go to the Stanley Cup.
But he's not like McDavid good.
Different players, but no.
But not Crosby good. Not like star of the league, Eichel. And this kid either. You don't think it's trending that way?
No. Like, listen, like you think of Sidney at his prime, you think of it's like top 5. I'm not gonna put Eichel top 5.
Yeah, but he's not
Or
even.
Alex
I'm saying like they're not
Lafreniere.
getting into that category. They haven't really changed it. I mean, McDavid's far and away the best
Yeah, but
Or has been the best guy.
for the young guys like Connor Bedard in Chicago.
Oh, yeah,
he was
Bedard,
like the next Alex, Lafreniere. Like he's playing pretty well in Chicago, but Chicago just kind of stink.
Okay. By the way, I lost a bet. That's why I look like this. So we're paying up on the wager from like August.
Yeah,
and how we do this is apparently our newsroom even put out like an alert that I'm dressed like Hick today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Is it
so
like
I'm
an
glad
email?
everybody knows. So we'll probably get some folks out there that don't normally see the show. And yeah. So I have to be in character and dress like Dan was the loser bet.
Yeah,
we keep track. We get $20 each Friday on the show to wager, and they've got to be parlay bets. Nobody has done unbelievable.
No,
you got off to a really nice start.
We've all lost money.
Yeah,
Like,
and now
don't tell anybody.
we've had 3 different losers for the month. I lost. Had to hit the dartboard, and in the dartboard there are like 6 different scenarios, and this was the scenario I landed on, and I had to be like Hick for a day. Hamby hasn't lost yet.
Oh, yeah.
Casey lost September, and
is going to be responsible for having 3 segments with me called
Casey's Corner, right?
Which we can then break down on the show.
And then Friday, you just lost the month of October. You haven't hit the dartboard yet, but probably Friday we'll hit the dartboard for you, and we'll see what you've got to do.
My punishment.
It's not to join the Icemen, okay? That's not your punishment.
Oh, that sounds like a reward to me.
Now, it might be to chaperone the Iceman game next
kids?
week. Yeah. That would be terrific.
That's rough.
Matt says, tell me you have to go on live TV. I don't think they would let me go on live TV today.
You should did for see that should have been your Halloween costume.
Again, I tried to tell people this. I was going to do it for Halloween, but I had to MC the Florida Georgia luncheon. So I couldn't MC the Florida Georgia Hall of Fame luncheon like this. I left the show early. And on top of it, it was a really good thing I didn't do it because the Travis Hunter news broke. And so I would have been looking like this live at noon on CBS 47.
That would have been amazing.
So
that would have been amazing.
Like you guys kept giving me a hard time of where I'm going to do this, but it was not an easy thing to pull off. Because even today, I got to go down to the Jags locker room. I'm going to hopefully wash this crap out by then.
You should be good, man.
But
just wear a hat,
tomorrow I got a big meeting with the station. Can't do it tomorrow. Yesterday, Hamby wasn't in. I wanted him to be in, and it's a good thing we didn't because it was trade deadline day.
Sure,
and then Mondays I don't like to do it because we're all Jags on Mondays. So we found a day. We found Hump Day.
Found a day.
You know it.
Mr. Hugo.
Hey, Hugo's in the chat. There he goes.
Yep.
Mr. Hugo, stop right now. Rewind to the very start of the show, and then we'll see you later.
Now we got to start
been
getting
waiting for
Casey on board with his bet. So now we have to start pushing.
Well, now
him.
that I've actually opened the floodgates, I guess, and paid it off.
Yeah.
Hearing nothing but excuses. Oh, there's one other thing that took a little while to do, and you'll see that at the top of the hour. It's going to be my worst moment in 25 years. I guarantee it.
Oh, wow. The guarantee?
Guarantee it.
The Dan Hicken guarantee worst moment of the year?
Worst moment in 25 years, and will never be topped.
This dude was
because
Shannon
it will
Parker
never
Washington.
happen again.
Okay.
It will never happen again.
Huh.
We're talking college football playoffs with Greg McGarity. Hick and Austen show on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit. When you hear that, you think Bono's Pit Barbecue, a staple in Northeast Florida now for 75 years. A place that feels like home with friendly service, a meeting place for friends, family, or business occasions. On the menu, the corn nuggets are a favorite in our house, but there's something for everyone. Sandwiches, platters, salads, sides, desserts, and family feasts. You see Bono's all over the place in Northeast Florida. You know, there are almost 20 locations in the Jacksonville area now, so stop on by, sit down, and dine in with Bono's. You can also take it to go. There are drive-thrus in many of the locations, and they have delivery options too. Just download the Bono's app to make things easy. I signed up for the loyalty program, and you can too, to get special offers. If Jacksonville is home, few things feel more Jacksonville than Bono's Pit Barbecue. Celebrate 75 years and many more to come. Bono's Pit Barbecue. If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit.
People helping people. It's at the core of what Alive Credit Union is all about, and it's been that way for over 70 years. From the start in 1954 to today, the mission remains to inspire financial wellness and give you a financially fit lifestyle. Alive Credit Union and its employees are committed to not only serving their valued members, but also our community here in Northeast Florida. I had a chance to see that commitment firsthand as Alive partnered with our Action Sports Jacks 24/7 team to bring you Armada men's and women's soccer broadcasts. Inside the 18, it is a shot, and it's a goal! Chloe Chivers! And that connection to the community continues with Alive Credit Union's support of the Police Athletic League of Jacksonville. Alive Credit Union's commitment to our community also involves serving the financial needs of all first responders through the recent merger partnership with City and Police Federal Credit Union. Join the community and become a member of Alive Credit Union today. Find out the many ways you can be inspired in financial wellness at alivecu.coop.
CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing is taking their 75-plus years of expertise and expanding to CGC Home Services. Water treatment and plumbing is still a big part of what they do, and now they can do even more for you. Home services like kitchen and bathroom remodeling, showers, sinks, faucets, toilet repair, backflow testing, and the list keeps going. Find all they can do at cgchomeservices.com or give them a call, 904-298-7052. It's a new look and a new name with the same expertise. They've been serving homes like yours since 1946. CGC Home Services, right here in Jacksonville off St. John's Bluff Road, 904-298-7052. And visit cgchomeservices.com. Florida license number CFC 1432579.
For the game day hustle and every day in between, juggling my show Jags Social to going under the Friday night lights and a social life, it's a daily tournament. But this ride, MVP status. The all-new 2024 Lincoln Nautilus isn't just my car, it's my personal locker room, office on the go, and VIP lounge on wheels. Let's talk tech. My profile remembers everything from customizing my dash display to setting the ambient lighting and my signature scent. And wireless charging, essential for live tweeting scores. Whether I'm packing for a beach day with friends or heading to the gym, there's space for every passion. After dominating all day, this becomes my recovery zone. The massage feature is like having a personal PT on call. Life's a non-stop game, but with this ride, I'm always on my A game. The 2024 Lincoln Nautilus. Drive your passion.
Grab some friends and go to a restaurant or head out for a drink and some conversation. Watch your favorite team play on the big screen. Or how about play some games? You can do all of that in one night at Best Bet.
Each location has a different vibe, its own personality, like here at the original Best Bet in Orange Park. When you walk through these doors, everybody knows your name. And here in St. Augustine, it's the newest location. Play some poker. How about the table games? And don't forget about Ace's Sports Bar and Grill. And then there's the Jacksonville location, right here on Monument Road. It's the biggest poker room in the state of Florida. Maybe you'll find yourself a seat right here at the final table.
Best Bet, where you can have the best of times. And that makes you always go home a winner. Try any of the 3 locations, and you can always visit bestbetjacks.com.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austin Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
Welcome back here to the Hick and Austin Show. It might be a rendition sometime, although Dan has a real good chance to retire before I do. Hey, the UNF women's basketball team down 19-18 to Palm Beach Atlantic. They are playing at 11 o'clock in the morning. Over 2,500 kids there, which is always cool. And they are playing their first home game. They lost to Florida Monday night. So we'll see how they do throughout the rest of this. And they actually were down 19-9. They just scored 9 in a row. So now it's 19-8. And hopefully that will settle down for the Ospreys as well. Brent Martineau, Austen Lane, Brent Martineau, like Dan Hicken today. Sorry you had to walk into this, Greg McGarity, from the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl, but I lost a bet. And
I guess this is what I've got to look forward to down the road in a few more years of silver hair on the way.
I thought it was my laptop where there was a little color problem. Then I started listening and understood the dynamics there. So you look good.
Well, thanks. I tell you what, if your laptop turns people into Dan Hicken, you've got a major problem. Go see your IT person down there at the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl.
That's right.
How are you doing?
Doing great. All is well.
Good. How was the Florida-Georgia game and the festivities? I know you're around a lot of that, of course. And what's that like as a former Georgia Bulldog AD and catching up with everybody from that side and obviously the Florida side too?
Yeah, a lot less stressful than really having to worry about the game and the outcome and how you deal with winning and losing and things of that nature. But I had a good time. It was an unbelievable game. I think everyone had to stay till the end. And that's become kind of the norm for that game because every game's been close for the last few years. And Georgia's just done enough at the most important times to win the game. But that's kind of been their mantra this year is just doing enough to win.
Yeah, they have really got it going. Just a quick thought before we get to the college football rankings and also the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. I said this to the folks from Georgia specifically. In today's landscape, with all these buyouts and what we're seeing, everybody trying to change over, what an advantage a program right now like Georgia has over everybody. They've got their guy. He's going to be there for a long time to come. They don't even have to think about this stuff, and hopefully they won't have to think about it. I just can't imagine for the administration right now at Georgia up there in Athens, it must be such a sigh of relief to not have to deal with what LSU and Florida and, who knows, Virginia Tech, Penn State, everybody's dealing with.
Well, the churn is stabilized at Georgia and many other institutions too. Obviously, there's some that aren't really aligned, that don't have presidents in place or don't have athletic directors in place. And fortunately, at Georgia, they have there, like other schools do, like Tennessee's got stability now, Mississippi State. Ole Miss has a level of stability. So, the churn really in the presidential searches is more active than it is in the AD world. Presidents move very quickly. The lifespan of a president is sometimes less than 5 years, but Georgia's fortunate that they've had very few presidents in the last 4 years, and from Jerry Moorhead, who's been there since 2013, and Michael Adams, who preceded him. I mean, not much change over there, and so stability and alignment is what head coaches are looking for in today's world.
Greg McGarity with us, President CEO of the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. Can you give us a sense of where you guys are at right now in early November as the first college football playoff rankings come out? A long runway still to get to who's going to end up in your football game. But what does the board look like? We know the board. What does the war room look like to get teams here to Jacksonville?
Well, we know each week who's going to play up. And like this year, this week, 4 SEC teams are playing up. And in our pool would be Vandy, Missouri, Tennessee, Texas, Oklahoma, and LSU. You also know who's not trending towards a bowl, and not trending are Arkansas, Florida, Kentucky, South Carolina, Mississippi State, and Auburn. So really, that's those 6 teams: Vandy, Missouri, Tennessee, Texas, Oklahoma, LSU are in our mix. And you go to the ACC side, I think Notre Dame will play up. They've got a big game against Pitt in a couple of weeks, and right now, you'd have to say Virginia. They're in there right now. But in our pool would be Miami, Louisville, Georgia Tech would be in our pool. And on the fringe would be maybe SMU. So we've got some brand names that'll be in play, but there's still a lot to play for. And that could change, obviously, with some conference games over these last 4 weeks.
Greg, when you look at, obviously there's a lot of parity right now in the SEC, it seems like, which is good for college football. It makes it entertaining. But what would you rather have, for instance, like a storied program like a Texas, or geography, would you rather have like a Vanderbilt it's probably a closer drive for them? Do you want kind of the on brand of the Texas Longhorns, or more of just it's closer for Vandy?
Really an important measurable for us financially is rear ends in the seats. So that would lend itself to, Georgia Tech's proximity, Miami's proximity, Vanderbilt. Unfortunately, the teams that really have close proximity You talk about South Carolina, Florida, Auburn, FSU, and even Clemson. They're not experiencing much success. So then it flips to maybe the brand side. And if you have let's say that Notre Dame doesn't make the college football playoff, then a brand like that, or certain brands, and certainly a Vandy would be a very enticing pick, because I know their fan base is really motivated and they want to show that they belong at bowls at this level, and they haven't really played in a bowl at our level in many, many years. So a lot of interesting things can work out there. The TV ratings are going to be great because we've got a great time slot on Saturday the 27th of December at 7:30 at night. We're the only game on during that time, and NFL's playing on, I think, Prime or on a streaming service that Saturday. So we've got a great spot. We just need two good teams to land in Jacksonville, and let's go.
And hopefully a good game. Greg McGarity with us. TaxSlayerGatorBowl.com, by the way, for more information about this game, about what the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl does all year round. It's not just this football game, including giving back to the community and a lot of super efforts and scholarships and teacher programs. So really check it out if you haven't recently, what Greg and his staff have done with this football game. And you mentioned it, December 27th. That's different. That's an early date for this football game, but you land on that Saturday, like you said. I mean, does the December 27th, right around Christmas, factor in at all different the way you approach this? Teams could approach this versus playing on a January 1st, 2nd, December 31st, like you've done in the past?
Well, I think the key for us was in the final week of the season, the Jags could play at home either Saturday or Sunday. So that really helped us move back, because you certainly couldn't play on the January the 2nd with a possible NFL game the next day. So we were very thankful for working with ABC and to get this game on a Saturday night. We've had games that started at 11 o'clock. Last year we played on January the 2nd, which wasn't a great date. It was Ole Miss certainly performed well that day, but you just have to be lucky. And certainly we were very fortunate to be able to grab that time on ABC. First time we've been on network television in a long time. We're usually on ESPN, but it's a big opportunity for us to have some great ratings, and certainly that would make Tax Slayer and everyone else happy to be able to pull that off.
No doubt, and they've been now a longtime sponsor of the Gator Bowl, as Tax Slayer, very supportive in that endeavor too. Can you give us an idea? And I've lost this, and I should probably know better. But you're playing at the stadium. The stadium is under construction. Next year, the stadium is limited capacity, but I think you guys are still playing there next year. Is that right?
Absolutely. That 42,000 is a sweet spot for us.
Good.
I mean, we'd be okay with that, and certainly we want to be able to play here. And then in 2027 is when we're all gone, and we're working with the University of Florida right now to move that game to Gainesville, and we're in the process of those discussions, and hopefully we'll have some news here over the next 2 months about that possibility. But that's where the Gator Bowl went when the first conversion to the NFL Jags in 93-94, Tennessee and Virginia Tech played in Gainesville at Ben Hill Griffin Stadium. So there's a precedent there, and I think working with our friends at the University of Florida, that may come to fruition here, hopefully in the short term.
That's pretty cool. You're gonna have to enlighten me on this, and maybe I'm gonna put you on the spot. Is that the only bowl game that's ever been played in Gainesville, or have there been others?
Yes, during my time, I was actually at UF during that time with Jeremy and the staff, and it's the first time we have ever had the Tennessee checkerboards in the end zone at Ben Hill Griffin Stadium. So that was a University of Florida, with a rivalry at that time. That might have been unthinkable in the past, but the staff was great to work with, and I know Rick Catlett was very happy we were able to pull some of that stuff off. But there's always been a great partnership between the city of Jacksonville and the University of Florida, and we want that to continue because we're great partners. They're obviously great partners with the city for the Georgia-Florida game, and so happy they'll be back in 28 with a 4-year deal in the new stadium, which will really be dynamic.
Yeah, and by the way, the Florida-Georgia game is going to Atlanta and Tampa the next couple of years, and still unannounced where the Jags are going in 2027. I think we all, wink, wink, kind of know where it's headed, but we'll wait until the league calls it official on those that news, which could come as early as December for Jacksonville, but we will see. It still has to be approved at the NFL owners' meetings. All right, college football playoff last night. Any surprises for you as you see Ohio State number 1, Indiana, what a season, at number 2, Texas A&M, bit of a surprise perhaps for some. They were supposed to be good, but the fact that they've delivered to me is surprising. And then Alabama, they've made their way in after that awful loss, what now looks like a real bad loss, to Florida State. What do you think about the top 4, Greg?
Well, I think I would have put Texas A&M up top. They played a tougher schedule than I think Ohio State. Indiana's played Oregon, had that big win on the road, but we'll see how that plays out. But I guess the first thing that shocked me was the 11th and 12th seed. Right now, the first team out and the second team out, because we don't need them moving their way up. But all these things will work itself out. Oklahoma still has to play Alabama. Georgia's got Mississippi State this weekend, but they play Texas the following weekend. Texas Tech and BYU play this weekend. There'll be a lot of movement there within those teams. But needless to say, if the ACC champion and the Group of 5 champion are not in the top 10, then you're seeing only the top 10 are going to make it. If you're 11th in the country or 12th in the country, you're not going to be in the college football playoff, because you have to make room for the ACC champion, which right now is not in the top 12, and the Group of 5, which more than likely would not be in the top 12. So being ranked 11th is not a good thing.
Yeah, and that's Virginia and BYU, by the way, in those situations. Right. What do you make of Notre Dame at number 10 despite 2 early losses, and now one of those losses to a Miami team that's lost a couple of games most people would think they wouldn't have?
Yeah, that may be why they're down at 10. Now, they've got a big game at Pitt next weekend. That's the only, I think, thing they have in their way, difficult game, because Pitt's playing pretty well right now. I think Pitt's on the way to winning 7 or 8 games this year, so be careful of that game, because Pitt plays well at certain times of the year, but I think Notre Dame, if they get past that, they may stay at 10. But certainly I don't see them jumping a lot of other teams due to that loss to Miami and a very close loss to A&M.
Yeah, I think I said Group of 5 is BYU. It's Group of 5 is Memphis.
Right.
Is in there. My bad. Do you like the 12 team? Catch us up on where you are on that. Do you like it?
I do. I think there needs to be really a strength placed on the regular season. The more you water it down, the more you're going to have maybe the regular season, and hopefully we don't go to 24 teams, which is like just everybody gets in essentially. Yeah. So I like the 12. This is only the second year they've had the 12-team playoff, so I really feel like the 12-team playoff will be in place in 26 as well next year, and then if they do anything, it would be in place for 27 through 31. So I think we're going to be with 12 teams, obviously, this year and next year as well. But it bodes well for us because we're in a good spot right now with both conferences, and probably in a better spot with the ACC, because once the teams go up in the college football playoff, we either have the first or second pick in who comes to Jacksonville. So a lot of good things going on there, but certainly a lot of interest in the college football playoff, and really all started to churn last night with the rankings.
Yeah, good stuff. Greg McGarity with us again. So much going on. If you go to TaxSlayerGatorBowl.com, you can apply for scholarships if you have a student athlete in high school. You also can nominate a teacher each week, giving away $1,000. Teachers in Clay, Duval, Nassau County as well. And St. John's, missed that one. And then all the different information on how you get tickets. You can even play a Pick 6 game on there at TaxSlayerGatorBowl.com. So, Greg, a lot of good stuff happening, just starting to take shape. And we'll see where it lands in about a month or so.
Okay, guys. Thanks for having me.
You bet. Thank you. That is Greg McGarity, President and CEO of the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. Again, TaxSlayerGatorBowl.com. Greg will join us and update us each and every week how we're thinking about that college football playoff right on Wednesdays about this time. So it's fun. It's exciting. Stadium Pulse at 9 a.m. on Fridays. Hamby, after taking the last couple weeks off, is going to get back. No, he's not doing it. Did you tell me that? Did I know that, Hamby? Are you surprising me again?
You know
he's
now.
a part-timer. He doesn't work anymore. Why aren't you working on Friday?
We're TBD on this Friday.
Harry Potter?
No.
Hamby, should we cancel the show? You didn't do it 2 Mondays ago. Friday,
are you gonna,
Monday, Friday. That's 4 in a row, Stadium Pulse.
Wait, you haven't done Stadium Pulse four times in a row?
4 times in a row?
We're
He doesn't know
working
what to say.
I mean,
I'm working on it.
Can we put the college
Scrap
football-
House is tonight at 7
Scrap
o'clock,
House is
by the
tonight.
way.
Yeah,
Took
and,
last week
hey,
off.
We'll be there tonight. Don't worry.
You'll be there.
Yeah, we'll be there tonight. Can we put the college football rankings up again one more time, just to kind of see the playoff picture? There's something I just want to say about it. Like, okay, theoretically, if Oregon, and once again, that's not how it's going to be towards the end, but like, here's what I don't want to see. Like, I don't want to see Georgia then take on Alabama. I don't want to see Oregon take on Ohio State. I don't want to see Ole Miss take on Texas A&M. You know, like, can we kind of rearrange it so it's not like the conference championships? You know, can we make it so it's like Big Ten versus SEC?
Okay,
Or
so you want to say, like, so a lot of times in Hamby knows this from travel ball, right? They'll have a bracket protection type of deal where if you played somebody in pool play, let's say, then you won't play them in the bracket, so they'll shift the rankings around. So that's basically what you're asking for. But when you have what is that?
I mean,
1,
I get
2,
it, like, you
3,
gotta-
4 teams from the SEC, and you have 1, 2, 3 with Oregon from the Big Ten, you're going to get it.
No, I mean, I get it, but can we like move like the Oregon Texas Tech down to play the winner of A&M? No, seriously, like I
mean,
get
we
it.
could, because
I
it
get
might
its
shake out
rankings.
that way.
Yeah, I get its rankings and everything, but like I would rather see prime matchups than just be so hell bent on the rankings, I guess, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to see the winner. Like, I don't want to see Oregon play Ohio State in the second round. I don't want to see Georgia play Alabama. Like, I want to see different interchangings of Big Ten, ACC, and independence or whatever. But I don't want to see interconference.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I think that's one of the. It's not fail safe in that regard, especially when you have 2 dominant leagues, which seems like the SEC and the Big Ten in that respect. So, hey, let's take a time out. When we come back, a noon hour around the corner. We'll get you caught up to date on what's going on. The Jags will hit the practice field, which means Jakobi Myers, we expect him to hit the practice field really soon. And, Hamby, we may hold off a little bit on our next venture when Casey gets here. We got a couple breaks still to get to. But in the noon hour, we've got, this is a teaser.
Okay.
So
that's Dan. Is that Dan or is that Barry Manilow?
That's Barry Manilow.
Okay. Well, I don't know if that was Dan from like back in college. I don't know.
So Hick is a Manilow fan who's still like, I guess he's coming to Jacksonville soon again.
Barry Manilow still
know he
doing
was still
it?
alive.
Still doing it.
Yeah, I didn't know he was still doing it either.
And one of Hick's favorite songs is "Can't Smile Without You."
Hope I know
Just
that
keep
one.
that
All right
in your back pocket over the next hour or so. We'll be back.
Welcome inside the Armor Guard exterior and gutter helmet showroom. There's a lot going on, like glass exteriors, replacement windows, and down there we have the retractable screens and awnings, plus hurricane protection. Let's talk more about those gutters, and to do that, we bring in Kevin. He's the owner, he's the expert. Why Gutter Helmet?
Well, Gutter Helmet is truly the only maintenance-free product. It lets the trash and debris go on the ground, the water wraps around and goes inside. Unlike filters, they sit on top of the gutters, and the trash and debris build up on top of filters, which requires maintenance. With Gutter Helmet, we're going to keep you off the ladder, the most dangerous thing in your garage. With Gutter Helmet, you'll never clean your gutters again. So get off the ladder and put on the helmet. Gutter Helmet.
Get a free estimate at gutterhelmetofnorthflorida.com. You can also call 904-762-7779 or visit the showroom on St. John's Bluff Road in Jacksonville.
Empower a future, inspire a dream. It's a bold but simple mission for the Jacksonville Police Athletic League known as Jax PAL. Help the next generation of kids in Jacksonville shape a brighter future. their after-school programs, teenage leadership programs. There's community outreach.
It's been just an awesome opportunity to be out here with my colleagues and do something good for the community. It's really been an interesting opportunity to just see everybody work together in a way that we don't normally in the office.
And there's sports. There are also ways you can help the next generation with a donation of any kind. Just visit jaxpal.org to get more information. Empower a future, inspire a dream with JaxPal.
It's one of the hot spots in the area.
Welcome you to String Sports Brewery out at the beach. Big crowd on hand tonight. The fans are here.
And now, the newest hot spot at the beach is open. String Sports Brewery in Jax Beach has opened its doors with rave reviews.
We're going to be fans forever.
Cozy up to the bar, grab a seat in the sports-themed restaurant, or grab a seat outside and feel that breeze coming off the beach as the weather warms. Just like the original location in Springfield, try the popular beer menu and come for lunch or dinner too, because the food is fantastic.
We got a special guest in the house. He's happy. He's feeling good. He's Trayvon Walker.
It's where we hosted Jags Report Live in the football season, and the String Sports Brewery staff can't wait to host you. Hey, welcome back here to String Sports Brewery. And if you haven't checked out the new location in Jax Beach, you got to do it. String Sports Brewery, now with 2 locations in Springfield and now open in Jax Beach on Penman Road.
There's a saying in sports, you can't win them all, but you can win a lot with good folks on your team. Like that one painter, First Coast. It's tough to beat the sun in Florida, so your home fades. It's tough to beat that HOA when they come calling. Beat the sun, beat the HOA with that one painter, First Coast. And it's a good time to do it. Less rain to work around, and painting in mild temperatures is perfect. After all, the paint bonds to the surface so much better. Give that one painter First Coast a call at 904-417-3557 or look them up at first-coast.thatonepainter.com. Fast estimate, guidance on color and HOA requirements, and the highest quality job you'll find anywhere. Be a big winner in your neighborhood with that one painter First Coast on your team.
Sun's out, suits out. That's right, it's summertime in Florida, which means it's time to say goodbye to bulking season and hello to shredding season. But if you're like me, you're having a hard time sculpting and shaping those final pounds. That is until I came and saw my friends over at Ponte Vedra Vein and Aesthetics. Right now, everyone is hopping on the Evolve X train, and the only destination is finding your perfect summer body. The technology uses electrical muscle stimulation and radio frequency energy to cause your muscles to contract, all while heating up those deep layers of your skin and tissue to produce collagen and reduce fat. It's like doing 1,000 sit-ups in 30 minutes. No pain, no needles, just results, right? That's right. So leave those winter layers back at the station and come look and feel your best with the team here at Ponte Vedra Vein and Aesthetics. Visit them at one of their 2 locations, either over in Ponte Vedra or on the south side.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austen Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
Ah, the dartboard. Is it? Do I see a piece of that missing? Is that what Hamby broke? Is that the story here?
What are you talking about?
I don't know, man.
I know when I came back from London, Hamby had broke something.
I don't think.
Well, Cam Little just broke something too. He broke the 68, the NFL record for longest field goal.
What was that award for anyway? What did we win there?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know it now. I could see it in that tight shot. It's like
so just
breaking Grandma's favorite candy jar.
Just
She
to be clear,
found out.
You didn't see it in real life for a month.
I did. Well,
but
I didn't
you just
really
saw
look.
it then.
You got my interest perked up again. Hey, Cam Little, he will be on Jaguars All Access tomorrow night, String Sports Brewery in Springfield, and he's on the tour right now. I kind of wonder about this sometimes, and this is what happens, 2 things, when you get good or you do something special. And so Cam was on McAfee yesterday.
Did you see they used my video?
Oh, did they really? They stole it? Did they give us some?
No credit.
No credit. See, that's why you don't throw it out there without a logo, you moron.
Well, Sports Illustrated did give us credit. They gave us credit.
I don't know what's.
So you sent it to the Sports Illustrated guys.
Yeah, with the watermark on it.
Oh,
and
you
they
ended
posted
up adding it.
Okay, so I'm super confused.
So am I.
So Sports
What-
Illustrated earlier this week.
What's the video? I don't know what the video
First of all,
is.
Hamby's proud of this video because he was shooting the game.
Correct.
In Vegas, and he did a really nice job on the Cam Little kick. He got the 68-yarder.
Okay.
He got the reaction.
Nice.
Okay.
You know? Now, if I was Stuart Weber, he'd be like, how'd you do on the 48-yard kick? Not so good.
Not good.
But,
okay.
but on the 68-yarder, money, man.
That's
It looked
the one that
really good.
matters, yeah.
Who cares? They've made thousands of 48-yard.
That's what I say to Stuart. I'm just telling you. He didn't get everything,
So what?
but he did really well on this.
Yeah,
so he
he's all
hit the
good.
money shot.
He has a big one.
And
right?
where was Stewart at this time?
Stuart was in bed probably.
You
I
don't get to
know.
criticize then. Move
That's
on.
right. So anyway, so it's a good shot, and so we put it out on Twitter, of course, on the ride home.
Oh, Hamby did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's going crazy
Of the make.
Of the kick?
make.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because it's a different angle than TV.
Ah,
Gotcha.
Right, it's a little bit different.
But
angle.
didn't put the
but didn't put the
watermark.
Action Sports Shacks on because he didn't have it.
that's.
What do you mean
I
you
think
didn't
that's
have
on
it?
you.
What do you mean you didn't have it?
Well, he probably doesn't have it on his phone.
I don't know.
That to me is on you.
But don't
Why is
you,
that on
can't-
me?
can't you
I didn't
just
tell
find
him to
the-
put
You're the
tweet
sports
thing out.
director. I feel like everybody
We've
should.
done this already.
I feel like everybody should have the required utensils to succeed.
Okay,
He
so,
can get it with a text.
Well, I thought you
That's
could just take the logo and dissolve it a little bit. You don't use iMovie probably, but
No, you can. Yeah.
Yeah. So why didn't that happen?
Ask Hamby.
Well, that's what I'm asking the Royal Collective here.
I
All of us,
honestly
why
didn't
it
think
happen?
about
I'm trying to defend you, but if you're not even going to defend yourself, I'm going to give up.
Well, he's got no defense. He pushed it out before. And this is what happens when you push it out before you put the mark on it. It goes
Prisoners of the
crazy. You
moment.
can't go back and get it.
Prisoners of the moment. Yep.
So this is why we did this for most of the year on Liam Cohen talking.
Mm-hmm.
And Hamby had to live through that lesson a little bit where I was like, hey, you can't just push it out. It's got nothing Action Sports Jacks.
I mean, did we learn nothing from? Was it Marcel Robinson, right? With the
Marcel, we put the big watermark on.
of course,
Okay,
when it
so
was him
here's-
and Robert Saleh.
So here's number 2 of this thing. Sports Illustrated on Monday reaches out and asks for the video of Hamby. Okay, because they all ask for permission.
Reached out to who?
To Hamby.
You? To Hamby.
Yeah, I didn't reach out to because it was his Twitter.
In his DM. Okay, got you.
And so in his DMs. But I even said, I was like, screw Sports Illustrated.
Whoa.
Because Sports Illustrated, when we gave them permission to use the Salah Cohen thing,
Oh, that's right.
they took
They
the watermark
cropped it.
out. They actually created
Well,
a post where they
that's right.
covered up
They-
the watermark with
yeah.
their stuff,
Yeah,
which
they
was
didn't-
BS.
They didn't take it out. They just photoshopped it over.
They did.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
photoshopped
yeah.
something like a tweet or something like that over it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And so they didn't. They asked for permission.
Yeah.
And then didn't really give us the credit for it.
I would have said no.
And so I told them, I was like, screw them. Don't give it to them. Because here's the deal. When you're like, if Fox calls for it, right? We're a Fox affiliate. CBS calls for it. I don't give a damn if anybody else has it. Like, we don't get anything out of it. But if Fox or CBS, you want to be, again, we're associated with them.
Sure.
Or the Jags. If the Jags ask, we're associated with them, with the official station. We give them anything they need. But Sports Illustrated, I'm like, what is Sports Illustrated doing for us?
Not a damn thing.
Not a damn thing. Like, we give them that. They screw us on the logo deal the first time, and then they're never going to do anything for us. Sorry, John Shipley. But
Peter King, friend of the show, though. But yeah.
friend of the show, listen, I like the people
They
there,
were former employer.
but
of
they're not
mine.
doing anything for us. So I said, screw
I
them.
also wrote for them, Hamby, too, yeah.
Or at least put a logo on it. So he did put a logo on it. He was the
Oh,
nice
you
guy,
gave it to him?
And he gave it.
And they put
You
it
suck.
out.
They
No,
put it
I'm
out with
done.
the logo.
They put out
Yes.
the logo. How,
They put both
how many
logos.
Views? I mean, I'm sure a lot of views, right? A lot of.
They put both logos and they tagged Action Sports Jacks on Instagram.
Okay.
I'm done with Hamby.
I mean, at least they did that this time. They learned. Did you tell them, by the way? What was the conversation?
I said you can have it as long as you keep the logo on it this time.
Ah, there you go. Okay.
I'm with you, Casey. I wouldn't have gave it to him.
I'm done with them.
See, this is me, the whole TMZ drama that I had to go through when I was fighting Greg Hardy. And TMZ called my mom because they thought it was my number. It's because it's TMZ. They get all the information. They called my mom looking for me. My mom was like, hey, TMZ was calling me looking for you. I'm like, oh, well, that's the last straw.
Yep.
So when they called me, I'm like, no, we're not doing an interview. But like, we can really help grow your brand. And I go, I don't care about my brand. Don't call my mom thinking it's, like that's invasion of privacy.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
That would have been awesome if Mom did the interview.
That'd have been funny. But yeah, they somehow they first got my mom's number.
Yeah.
And my mom is smart enough; she doesn't give my number away.
Right.
And then they somehow got my number next.
Wasn't me.
Yeah, I know. This had been before you.
I know, I'm just
didn't know
making
you.
sure.
Yeah. But I didn't know
This
you.
was before
But
you.
it was really weird. But yeah. So anyway, I said, yeah, middle finger to TMZ.
I like
Anyways,
Yeah, I get you. Like, listen, we like to help people. I don't think it's fine. You like to help overall.
No.
But
Screw him.
you gotta be in business for yourself, man.
well, oh, listen, Hamby is in business.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, but like, see, I feel like putting the logo on would be in business for yourself because now, like, no one knows who you are. You know, like they see the video, but they don't think about like where the video came from.
Yeah,
That's not business for yourself.
Yeah, it's good for you and the brand. I say this all the time to these guys, and listen, Hamby's not doing it on purpose. He's not doing it to like say I don't want to be associated with it.
I get it, man.
But-
You got that video,
Oh,
the likes.
listen, I told you the other day, Liv
feedback.
put out the Cohen video. It had like
addicting.
500,000 views. There's nobody happier on planet Earth for that like afternoon.
Yeah.
Because it did so well. I think she put a logo on it, didn't she?
Oh, did you not put a logo on it?
Lord.
Brent, you may have to have a team meeting, huh?
You need to get control of your people.
Hey,
Yeah,
this
that's what I'm
we
saying.
call this selfish ambition. I don't
I
mind
know.
selfish ambition. Selfish ambition is cool if it keeps you motivated to
No, this is
help
where
the
I'm not
brand.
in.
No, it's good if it helps
I got
the brand.
accused of selfish ambition so many times, constantly. Only one who ever gets called out for it. Now everybody else is doing it willy-nilly.
Don't look at me.
You are not the only one that gets called out for it.
No,
I called out
only
Hamby multiple times on
My
the
only
show for it.
ambition is to put on a good show.
Yeah, I'm talking about years ago on radio when everybody
I did
else
call
was.
you out.
Yeah, you just constantly. And now everybody else is doing it willy-nilly, and it's fine. So forget it.
This has been going on for a decade. Selfish ambition is not new.
Hamby,
around
steal all their stuff, post it as yours, and put the First Coast logo. I don't give a damn. I'm over it. I'm sick of it.
Oh, that's so funny.
So I don't like you
Here.
guys.
You better put it
So-
like half cropped, wrong color, and no sound if you're going to do that.
So Pat McAfee played that on his show then when he was talking to Cam Little. Hamby, is that what happened?
Yes.
Okay.
It didn't
Yeah.
say.
Oh, by the way, McAfee, you stole it.
We're not going to win that one, Chief.
I don't want to go to war with McAfee either. You know,
Well, it would
Like,
be good for the brand.
I'm not. Listen,
Yeah.
I like McAfee. I'm fine with McAfee, but they didn't ask. Like that's a no-no in our business now, especially when you're those guys. You're
Well-
supposed to ask.
In fairness, if we did fight
did-
McAfee, I feel like we have pretty good odds.
You're not
Oh, sure, yeah, a physical fight. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Well, but also, man, he's pretty athletic. You've seen him in the ring now.
Yeah, I think you got it.
No, I guarantee I got him.
Now the
I'm
rest of the
saying-
squad, I don't know.
I'm saying more of just like the social media.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Yeah, we don't want that.
No, we don't want that.
We don't want that at all.
Now listen, I don't mind McAfee. Usually, one of his 45 producers would reach out and say, "Can we have this video?" instead of stealing it. So, but it didn't matter because Hamby wouldn't have put the video. I mean, he did, but he.
I would have sent them the one with the
Oh,
watermark
you would have
on
sent
it.
them with the watermark. That's right.
Yeah.
Missed opportunity, Hamby, for the brand.
I think he did well. He's in business for himself.
Not true.
Yeah,
I don't, but
He's got a better
Hey,
chance if he's in
this-
business with us.
This was,
I don't think he does.
Yes,
this
he does.
It's so funny
Yes, I
that
do.
Casey's saying this because I told you about the guy Steve Smith, who's like my mentor on the morning show.
Yeah.
So you know, did you know Steve or not? Did you meet with him? So Steve Smith was responsible for finding Ryan Seacrest and gave Ryan.
I
Seacrest
remember
his
this guy
first-
now.
Okay, yeah. Super like out off the wall, like didn't apologize to anybody. Like he was just kind of like you, Casey. Like I am who I am, and either you accept it, but except he was in like
I like this guy.
but he was like the president of like CMG or
So
like
he's doing better than I am.
a little bit. And like, I feel like, you know, he had the resume. Yeah, a little bit.
The hell is that?
But
Are you a horse now? The hell was that?
Every once in a
I'll
while,
never
there's an
forget-
unexpected laugh. That one.
I'll never forget. He's like, so what do you like about the morning show? I go, you know, I like working with the team and everything, and I like coming up. He's like, okay, let me stop right there. He goes, you're the football player, right? I go, yeah. He's like, ugh. And he kind of like, so I'm off to a bad start. And I'm like, yeah, I'm the football player. He's like, well, you need to get this in your mind right now. Like, you think you're coming to a team to like win a championship, and that's not how radio works. And in a football team, everyone's going for that same common goal. And then it's funny because it's just me and him talking, right? He goes, on your team now that you have a co-host who's trying to get her own thing to get awards. You have a producer who's trying to get upgraded and like find her own niche. And then you have you who's trying to do your own thing. So you guys aren't a team.
Damn.
So stop thinking like that. And I go, okay. And it's just you saying that kind of reminded me of that a little bit.
Yeah.
And you know what? In
I don't
retrospect,
know
he
if
was probably right.
Is he?
Brett, I'm gonna be honest, man.
Is
like,
he right?
He's
Yes.
no longer so he passed away.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, he passed away a couple years ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, and once again, he was very out there and like very. He was kind of an off the wall kind of dude.
Unorthodox.
Like, there you go. That's kind of an unorthodox kind of guy, but like looking very quirky. He had a perm, like an '80s like
Heck yeah, baby.
Perm. Yeah, yeah. But like
Manilow-esque.
But like looking back on it now, everything he told me makes some sense.
Listen, I do think there's something to be said for that, and they're probably right. But I don't know if it's like it. I think it changes from where you're at, right? I mean, I think being a brand is a deal, but I don't think. Like I would say for our world right here, nobody's that maybe aside from you could go work like on ESPN and cover UFC and stuff.
Yeah,
right now.
but like
all the rest of us, we're not in it for ourselves. It's not
but
a thing.
But here's what it is. Like, listen,
yeah, who the hell's going anywhere?
No, but that's not the case. Like, listen, but we're all on this thing for different reasons. Like, I enjoy here because I like to put good content on the 3-hour show. Hamby's here because I think he wants to do something with college football one day and be a Brent Martineau Jr. Casey's here because he's the social media guy, so he's concerned about getting viewers and clicks. And,
okay, yeah, I see.
And then so we're all on the same team, but we have different things that we're trying to attain.
I get it.
Yeah.
Well, so I guess that is a
and
little.
that's okay.
I mean, you're doing different thing than the cornerback room too in football.
Oh yeah.
But I guess you're right. You're trying to win the championship.
Trying to win the championship. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I'm not with you at all here.
No, hey, listen.
If some random market called Hamby and was like, we want you to be on our sports team for real, number 2, he's gone tomorrow. You never see that guy again.
Not true.
No, that is true. No, that's true, but he's not getting there without being a part of the brand.
Yeah, but he's done enough.
No, he hasn't.
Yeah, he could get the call.
Nobody's calling him.
I've seen him in a commercial on TV. He could get the call.
He's not getting
I've seen him on Twitter. He's killing it.
He's not getting a call.
He could get the call.
Hamby, you might someday be able to get the call. You're not getting the call.
He could get the call.
I'm well aware.
Jags happy hour and 1010XL might come calling. Who knows? Hey,
Huh? He's not getting the call in the next.
Maybe,
listen.
maybe gets a little Austen Lane bump in 1010XL now. Maybe Hamby's going over. We don't know what's happening.
I was just in Savannah and I saw their sports news. Hamby could lead the ship. Those guys are terrible.
He would rather stay here.
No.
Yes.
No.
He doesn't want to go be the number 2 guy in Savannah. He's better off being here.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
This is.
We're not going to get anywhere because we're just going to keep saying no.
This is
By the way,
this is the Rod and Todd Flanders I've been telling you about. They're not going anywhere. they're inseparable. Okay, and it is what it is. Brent is making in the lab, he's essentially like Tom Brady with his dog. He's cloning another version of himself.
No, I'm not.
I actually agree with that.
How are you not?
I'm with you
How
there.
are you not?
I would not clone myself.
Everybody on the show.
There'd be a lot of people I would clone
share
before
the
me.
same characteristics set aside from I wouldn't say you and Casey are anywhere near alike. Brent, with all due respect, me and you are nothing alike.
Well, there's only 3 options here.
Well, there could be other options too, but
but I mean, even in the whole sports department, you're the one. Hamby.
Delphonic says
you're the chosen one.
Delphonic says Brent is speaking selfishly because he doesn't want Hamby to leave. Listen, I like Hamby. I don't give a damn if he leaves tomorrow.
It's Brent Jr. No, I can't.
You gotta go. Find someone that appreciates you, Hamby.
No. Hamby's gonna come in here tomorrow with some Shady Rays and some, hey dudes, and it's all good.
I'm taking this off as if it was from Hicken.
It's all good. Okay.
Man. That's an interesting conversation.
Yeah, well, it really kind of killed my joy with when he told me that. I'm like, yeah, I'm happy to be a team player, and
I like
and he's
that.
like, no, get that out of your mind. It's just you and everybody
Well, what's
else.
interesting is you could go to. I mean, we've had conversations. You could go to ESPN and cover UFC if you really were worried about the brand. At the very least, you could do that.
Yeah, but once again,
we've had calls on that.
I know, but I don't want to.
I get it.
I like what I'm doing.
You could. They're not calling me. Is my point.
I got you.
They're not.
They're not.
They ain't gonna.
They're not going to.
No, sir, you're stuck.
But you think they're going to call freaking Hamby?
Not the UFC, no.
No, not UFC. I was saying ESPN.
I
They're
didn't
not
say
calling me either.
SEC Network, well, I don't know. The way he's canceled on Stadium Pulse, maybe not. No.
George, I tell you can work in Athens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hamby,
I think he should.
Hamby, would you work in Athens?
Yes, I had an opportunity, but I passed it up.
He did. He told me. Unless he's lying. He's not a liar, though.
For what was
not
softball?
He does not lie.
Hang on. But what was the was it softball or what was the capacity?
Not softball.
Softball.
Well, was it was it? If it was football, he wouldn't have turned it down. I don't think. Was it football?
Yes.
All right, man. Well, have fun with that.
It was a lower. It was.
I told him he was a known idiot. He didn't listen.
It was a risk.
He just got married and stuff.
Yeah.
Saying.
You
don't want to up.
Don't ever refer to them as we again, then Hamby. You can't say we anymore. If you number one, you turned your back on them during the picks when me and Casey capitalized. You're welcome. And then number two, now you turn your back on even working for them. Are you even a Georgia Bulldog fan? Is the question? I think.
Unbelievable.
Okay.
Just real quick thought, Hamby. Did we see any video yet of Jakobi Myers?
I have some video from last night.
All of a sudden, they're going to go live, and it's going to be his drop or something.
What time do you get in?
And
you needed Myers stuff?
Why not, Brent?
I didn't have anything.
Yeah, it's Jacksonville, man. People are excited.
Yeah, but you got Raider stuff?
Pylons.
Pylons. Good.
Pylons are big, huh?
Because everybody changes teams so damn much.
That's a good point.
I don't know how we got onto what we just got onto, but I was really going to get into Cam Little's week. He was on McAfee. Oh, that's why you said he used this video.
McAfee's thing,
all that.
yeah.
See what you did, Hamby?
Yep.
But
I told you, get the hell out of here, man.
He was just named Special Teams Player of the Week, too. What I was going to ask you is, this has happened a couple of times to him. This happens when you usually get good down the stretch. People start asking for interviews. You know, in 17, Telvin Smith's on Good Morning Football, and all these guys are doing stuff. But how much does that shake up your week? Does it distract you at all when this is not normal stuff, right? Going on McAfee. Hey, tomorrow's going to be on Jaguars All Access. He's done that before. But he's got the Hall of Fame calling. What shoe do you want? What cleat do you want? You're thinking through a lot of things. And again, I mean, he's the kicker. I don't want to over-dramatize this, but does it change your flow a little bit?
No, I think
of a week.
Well, especially a young kid too, right?
Yeah.
Who's still trying to learn the NFL. I do think that it can affect you a little bit. And I'm not saying I'm nervous or anything, right? But I think when the kicking position, it's so much more mental than it is like your physical preparation every week. Where if you do something out of the ordinary, can that change up your mentality? Absolutely. So. Yeah, I mean, he has a lot on his plate right now, and deservingly so. But I think some even veteran athletes will be like, hey, you know, I appreciate the opportunity, but I'm just going to keep going with like my usual week. You know, I mean, I think Carlos Hyde would be a great example when he turned down Jaguars All Access for you, right? Like, obviously, a guy playing at a very high level didn't want to, you know, go on that show with a distraction with another game week coming
That's
up.
right.
So,
who was the other guy, Darrell Henderson, who said, I'm leaving at Cracker Barrel?
What?
Was it the Rams running back? Is that his name?
Yes.
I don't think I know.
Yeah,
We had a guy call in that worked at Cracker Barrel that basically said he's not staying around in Jacksonville, even though he got moved here or acquired.
I wasn't on the show for that.
And you weren't.
And
because Brian Middleton had something to do with this. I just don't remember what it was.
And it actually was. He was gone.
Yeah.
He never. Like, I think he practiced once with the Jags or something.
Yes.
Or maybe it was a 2-week stint. He just didn't play. I can't remember. But
Yeah.
we found out from a Cracker Barrel employee
Yes,
that Henderson was like, I'm out.
Oh, was this when Aaron was on the show or not?
Aaron might have been on. I'm not sure. But it was in that time frame.
Yeah, it was right.
Yeah, okay.
Wild.
Interesting. That's
I forgot about the Cracker Barrel debacle.
That's wild. Yeah. Okay.
Unbelievable.
I forgot about Darrell Henderson.
Yeah, because he was here for about a minute.
I literally forgot
He was
about that,
literally not here for very long.
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out to Carlos Hyde, sleeping through
Jakobi
a
Myers
7 p.m. TV show.
Oh yeah.
No more.
Hey, what's the things they do, like the probability of winning now ESPN does? You know those graphs?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of Cam Little's last couple of weeks, right? Or last month. You take his month and he's riding high because he's you know coming off the preseason 70-yard kick. And then it's
probability of keeping his job.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And now it's right back
Yeah.
up.
Just please
Just
plateau,
stay here.
though.
Stay here, right? Or even slightly below that would be
Yeah.
fine. Just stay right there.
And honestly, I'm not trying to speak, you know, bad juju into the atmosphere or anything, but like, you hit the 70, and then it kind of went downhill.
That's what I was gonna say.
Now you hit the 68, and it's like, all right, just please maintain.
Yeah.
And the 70 wasn't even real.
No.
But he still got. I mean, there was still some hoopla right at the end. The Hall of Fame.
Oh,
was
are you kidding me?
There was plenty
Yeah,
of most
everyone's
football I've
talking
ever
about
seen
that.
out of a preseason game.
Casey's
yeah, but-
preseason. What else can you talk about?
But true. But now it's real.
Yeah.
Like that one didn't.
No,
happen.
no,
This
you're
one
right.
did.
Yeah, this
You know
one
what I mean?
got everybody talking McAfee and everything else.
Yeah, hopefully he makes some picks.
Irfan, I was the source for that, guys. It was Irf.
That's right.
It was Irf. Irf used to work here.
Yep.
At Action News Jackson. He's the one that told us about the Henderson thing. That was a wild deal.
That's right.
And then he was gone. We're like, holy crap, he was right.
Jeez. Unreal.
If you ever want to know anything about what's going on in just like random stuff, ask Irf, because he's like a source for everything. He would know the randomest of random stuff. If you ever want to find out, ask that guy.
All right, let's take a break. When we come back, one more of Hickens' best before we go. And then we even have Feud. Hicken gets to play the Feud today. So we got
I'm going to send those to you.
The Hick and Austen Show on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network. And
you
Barry.
know what? Barry Manilow got better with age, huh? I mean, just being honest,
yeah, you guys might want to look up "Can't Smile Without You" right now if you've never heard the song. Barry Manilow, one of Dan's favorites.
We have to sing?
Yes, you do. You have a role.
I don't know the words. That's it? Okay, go to break it.
Hi, I'm Greg Mackey from Cycles of Jacksonville. Whether you're looking for a side-by-side, ATV, motorcycle, or scooter, we have what you need.
Get a Moto Guzzi Stone Corsa for just $235 a month, or a Triumph Trident for as low as $207 a month, or the popular Honda Rebel 1100 DCT starting at a low $204 a month.
Stop by and choose your adventure from all of our great brands, only at Cycles of Jacksonville on Atlantic Boulevard. Family owned and operated since 1983.
Hello, I'm Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Since 2003, our firm has fought exclusively for the rights of men in family law. Divorce, modification of child support, alimony, custody, and more, all for men. A father is vitally important to a child's life, and being a man is not a reason to pay more in child support or alimony. I'm a single father. I get it. If you have a divorce or other family law issue, contact Kenny Lay & Associates at divorcemenonly.com.
We've been telling you about the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network for over a year now. How to find it, what to see. Simply put, it's TV online. Local sports content all day, every day, just like this.
Did you always want to make history? Think that big, or just say, hey, I want to play in the NFL?
I always say I wanted to play in the NFL.
Cuts it back to her left side, takes a shot, and into the back of the net.
Oh, what a pass.
Oh, my goodness.
What a pass.
And they have been. We've been talking. We've been articulating.
I did have a sense that they wanted to be bold, that they wanted to make a splash.
It's content you won't find on TV. Find it on actionsportsjax.com and just sit back and watch local sports all day on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
How do we make Mason's famous lobster rolls? It's simple. We get up before dawn, head into the open waters of Maine, haul in our traps by hand, and send only the best straight to our restaurants, where we add warm butter or chilled mayo with a squeeze of lemon and pile it on a toasted split-top roll, just like it's been done for nearly a century. That's the recipe for Mason's famous lobster rolls.
What's been going on?
We're both dealing with a lot of guilt right now.
Can't sleep,
Not
can't
eating.
eat. You see that brand new Hyundai Santa Fe? We only paid $100 for it.
Looks like we're out of time. Breathing exercises. Inhale, exhale.
Enjoy the new car.
Okay, thanks.
Deals so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Get a Hyundai Santa Fe with 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days. Or get $3,500 bonus cash. Hurry in.
What a throw! Touchdown, Jaguars!
We're coming for you.
They're going to get him on the ground, and that's going to end the ball game.
We show no mercy.
Lawrence looking deep in the end zone. Touchdown! ETN is going to take it all the way!
Right here on CBS 47. CBS 47.
Right here.
Your official station of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
And the Jaguars strike first.
Go Jags.
You have the opportunity to explore what you might want to do with your life.
There's so many opportunities here that it can spark interest that you didn't even know you had.
Baker's Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University. Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker's Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oak Leaf High School. Tony Mazzio, Sandwood High School, class of 2002.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jacks team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Colts Hilly, Hilliard High School. Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austen Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
What is that? Okay, so what dinosaur is that then?
Real quick, to take you behind the scenes. Wayne Knight,
Yes.
who is also from Trevor Lawrence's hometown, who played Newman in Seinfeld, was featured in Jurassic Park.
Yes.
Casey goes that Wayne Knight, Newman from Seinfeld, was killed by a velociraptor in Jurassic Park, and that wasn't the case.
He gets sprayed by the stuff. That's not the velociraptor.
But that's not the velociraptor.
No, you're right.
Remember? Because it
has the stuff that comes out.
Yeah.
So what dinosaur is that?
No idea.
Hamby, can we please type in dinosaur that killed Newman in Jurassic Park that sprays acid? What is it?
It was like a black tar, right?
Yeah,
that
it's
was
gross.
That was
All right, give it to me one more time.
That was a haunt.
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur that kills Newman in Jurassic Park.
It'll know.
It'll know.
It'll pull it together. You ever seen,
Yeah.
you ever seen Jurassic Park?
Brent?
I have, but
Okay.
I've worked so hard on this today.
Dilophosaurus.
There you go. Dilophosaurus.
Thank you. I told you.
Oh, look, I didn't even see the. Sorry, Brent. Didn't mean to upstage you here. I just noticed that the picture is Brent.
Bro, you guys haven't been looking at the freaking screen.
No, because
we were trying to figure out the dinosaur.
I mean,
hey, nice. You even put the little watermark on there.
yeah.
Didn't want to get taken on McAfee
Thanks,
show without the
Danielle.
watermark. Whew.
I mean,
Hold on, pause.
we come back in,
Stop.
and this is what you got. I got Jurassic Park and Wayne Knight and some dinosaur name.
Yeah, man.
And this is
Can
all
it take you
because
5 minutes to figure out
It's a
this
big,
is my new album cover.
It's a big motion picture. Yeah, sorry, man. That's our bad.
Hold on.
That's our bad. That was great.
It's not our bad because you said just now, I've worked hard on this today, and then you said Danielle did it. So what's the truth? Did you work hard on it, or did the graphics person at Action News Jacks do it?
Oh, we got a lot of help. No, I
Okay,
worked on,
you didn't. Okay.
I worked hard on
Word.
this whole bit.
Word.
Well,
You didn't
Brent,
do
Not that particular item.
well, Brent, it took you 5 months, but yeah, it's good to have you back.
Took a couple months.
Okay.
What'd you work hard? I mean, you bought a shirt. You sprayed your hair.
You got some music?
No, sorry, that was the Frankie Valley thing that was still up there. I tried to
How do
delete.
you spell your last name?
Damn it, Hamby.
Gosh.
Well, you.
This guy is he's got a foot out already. Call him
No.
Jakobi.
Put it back up.
Call him Jakobi Myers. This guy wants out, Brent. This guy wants out. I'm telling you right now, this
No,
guy
because
wants
what
out.
happened is
He's on his way to Savit.
Kim spelled it wrong yesterday. And
Ah.
and Casey was actually very nice. He didn't say anything.
I didn't
He
notice.
noticed.
Hamby's going
And
to
then-
SEC Network.
And then
I
it was
can't
spelled
see the
wrong
screen
earlier today,
anymore.
and then Hamby got it right, and then it was back to wrong. So I was like, now I'm confused at how you
Must've
spelled
been
the
the
name.
I
All
can't
right.
see the screen anymore because the damn Whataburger bottle. They still sponsor?
Yeah.
It's a great bottle. I'm glad that it's right where it is. But I can't see my name or my
Nice,
face
Casey.
anymore, so I don't even know. So I didn't notice. I'm
Okay.
sick of Hamby.
Hamby, are you ready?
Let's get
for
rid of
this?
him.
He's going to
Savannah's
SEC
So the
Network.
story is, I asked Dan, we all know Dan's favorite guy is Barry Manilow. So then I asked him, what's one of his favorite Barry Manilow songs? And it's "Can't Smile Without You." So, well, one of Dan's bits is he likes to sing. So the only time in my career that this will ever happen is right now. It will never happen again.
Okay.
Like I will just tell you right now, it will never happen again to this degree.
Take it away, Brent.
Is
Hamby,
this pre-recorded or is this live?
this is not live performance.
Oh, you
But
did it already.
But I worked hard on this.
Oh! Okay, now I'm in.
Yeah.
Go for it, Hamby.
He's saying.
Hi, everybody. Dan Hicken here. It stinks from the top all the way to the bottom. Brent Martineau, you stink.
you're not doing your job.
You know we can't smile without you.
It's not bad.
We can't smile without you.
Oh, no.
We can't laugh even when I sing.
Oh, no.
You're off doing the cool vacation thing. You see, he feels mad when the Gators are bad. With Napier gone, lower blood pressure will be had. Without ball coach Glaze, we'll be unfazed. We just can't smile without you.
You know it!
All of Duval is missing your call.
A second verse.
Shouting fit. Who'd have believed that Hicken would go away? Watching Yellowstone all day. Channeling Rip. You know we can't smile without you. We can't smile without you. The Jags can't catch, and the Mets are done. He'd have better luck rooting for his son. You see, he loves his wife, BWR, and his George Moore Chevy car. Brooks, Danielle, and Drew should get a Nimnik, yeah, it's true.
All right.
Box score day.
You know it!
Oh my, that was all right. So many questions.
That was great.
So many questions.
I didn't know you had that in you.
Because that sounded a lot like him. So did you use a filter? Was that AI, or was that just you singing like in a studio?
That was just me singing in the studio with Schachter over on the other side. Aaron Schachter, big shout out because he helped produce my first and only ever album.
There you go.
Helped even with the writing as well.
That makes a lot more
Wow.
sense.
And
Brooksy caught a stray.
that wasn't meant to be a stray.
It sounded like a
But
pretty-
I think you guys interpret it as stray. I don't think it was meant to be a stray.
It's a stray.
No, it was a stray for sure.
But,
That was amazing.
Well done.
That makes so much more sense because
yeah,
there's a little
needed
talent involved there.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's done them. I've never done them.
I'm not a big give Schachter praise guy, but that had Schachter written all.
That was.
So that's kind of what took a little
That's
while.
how you pay off a bet.
That was amazing.
That was good.
All right, Casey.
That was one of
pressure's
the
on
hardest things I've ever done in my life. I'm not going to lie.
How
I
long
was
did-
in there for 45 minutes.
Oh my god.
you. Wow, it's like a 5-minute song, Brent.
That was 2.5 minutes.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I think there was another verse in there too that we had messed around with. Now in hindsight,
Little.
yeah. But that was hard because I've never like I was saying to
You
Schachter,
sounded like him. Like, see, that's
well,
what I was
the you
confused.
know it part was him.
No, I get that, but I'm just saying, like, even like the way like you were kind of belting out, it sounded like Dan Hicken. Like, if you would have closed your eyes, like, yeah, that could be Dan.
Yeah, that wasn't Dan. I'm now I'm a little disappointed you took it as a stray. I don't think it was meant to be a stray for Brooksy boy, but
I mean, it had similar vibes to the Action Sports Jax 24/7 commercial when Liv says, "This is content you won't find on TV."
Yeah,
It depends on how you hear it
that way too.
Because when I hear that, I'm like, this stuff sucks, and it won't be on TV. Kind of like how you're like,
That's not what the intended.
The two professional teams suck. You can't watch them. Go watch your kid though. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's better to watch your kid.
Yeah, it didn't come off that way.
But
That was great, man.
That was wow.
I did throw in the Nimnik line because
That's
I was
good.
like, hey, we got to get that get those guys driving in the Nimnik.
I was worried about you when you said the other one. I was like,
Yeah, well,
wow.
because he wrote it that way. And I was
Whoa.
like, okay, I kind of get it, but we're bringing this one back.
See, because I got to look for mentioning up one of his other sponsors that has to do with AC, and
Yeah,
I said
you're-
that, and then Brent's like,
Easy.
well, I'm like, yeah, what he said, stay cooler, yeah.
So anyway, shout out to Schachter. He had to.
Casey got it.
I will tell you this, though. I said this to Schachter as I was doing it. I tried to get all in on it, which is not a comfortable thing for me, even though I know Schachter, even though I was in a room.
Was he in
And
there
so
when
I-
you were singing?
Oh, yeah.
That's awkward.
Wait, this
So-
was this in the TV's room
No,
or
in the
talking
radio.
about the radio? Okay,
He's allowed to go over there.
And so,
Not us,
so-
buddy.
But I told him, I was like, listen, everybody sings, right? You sing in the shower, you sing in the car, but I never sing like that. I never sing like where you're trying to belt it out.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
stomach was actually hurting by the end of it.
Oh.
Like,
Diaphragm,
I
Brent.
was
Use a diaphragm.
Yeah,
man.
I
You
was
gotta
like, dang, man, this is a workout.
warm those vocal
Yeah, that
cords.
box
though.
score, Dan, gotcha.
Yeah. That was actually my favorite. No, that wasn't my best line. Yeah, that was actually my best line, I thought.
Okay.
That was my best singing
Whoa,
line.
hold up. So then Aaron wrote the lyrics?
He wrote
Does Aaron
most of the lyrics.
Does Aaron know Dan really well, or?
Well, we did some homework.
Oh, okay, you guys. Okay,
you
gotcha.
know. But
little
crazy
bit of
enough,
collaboration.
I'll give Aaron a ton of credit. I even asked him this morning. I'm like, I don't know where he found the first part. Like, he went and dug up the first part of this. Like, he pieced the song together for me.
He's good at
and,
that stuff.
so, yeah.
Cool.
There we go. Did you play the first part, if you don't mind, without me singing?
Hi, everybody. Dan Hicken here. It stinks from the
was like,
top
where did you
all the
get
way to
this?
the bottom. Brent Martineau, you stink. You're not doing your job.
It's post-game show.
What's
It's post-game
he said
show.
it from a post-game show. Is
Yeah.
that what he ends up telling me? But I'm like, how the hell did you find that?
I
don't remember
Yeah,
Hicken ever saying that to me.
I do. I actually remember hearing it.
So, anyway, shout
Wow.
out to him.
Nice,
And
yeah.
Danielle for the album cover.
Hey,
And Hamby for helping it work today.
everyone brought their A+ effort, man. That was great.
Yeah.
That
so
was
that's
good.
why I took it. We're going to do it. We're going to try to do it right. And then I'll never do that again.
Yeah. Well, don't lose again. You know.
Well, I might lose again.
There's a couple
and
weeks.
it's not paying off like that.
Okay.
I just
Yeah.
wanted
Unless
to
the
set
thing
the
says make
standard
another
of
song.
payoffs.
Yeah, I know.
Make a whole album. The Brent Martineau Christmas album.
I like that.
No, that's
You
been
guys
done
should do
in
that.
time.
Like an Action Sports Jax Christmas album. Hamby's a great musician.
He could do it.
Or
I
a
thought about
calendar.
putting Hamby to work on
Calendar.
this whole bit.
I could have helped.
But I wanted it to be he had to hear it eventually. But he just got it this morning. Or
Yeah.
right? For the first time.
I heard the first 5 seconds this morning. That was it.
Yeah, Hamby's volunteering to help. Not doing Stadium Pulse, but he would help you with that.
Oh my god.
What happened
He's
to Stadium
volunteered to help
Pulse?
McAfee.
Did you get canceled, Hamby? What happened? No. You're just not showing up to work?
He's
Scrap
canceled
House is
himself.
on. Hey, Scrap House is cutting it close, Case. You better bump up those numbers a little bit, I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
All right. I need a break. When we come back, play the feud.
Dude, how many breaks are you taking?
All of them.
Got to reach that quota. How many more? Is this the last one?
Hey, I'm trying to be like Hick. I mean,
That's good.
That's good. Yeah,
That was good. I would like to say I set you up for that. I didn't, but that was way to
was
recover.
good.
Look at that.
That is. Brent, you ever thought about growing out a little more?
you know what's funny there is like I never really think like I look like my dad a bit, but my dad at one time had like in the 70s had a fro.
Sure.
And I'm like, oh, now I can see a little bit.
Brent, I'm not lying, man. You ever thought about growing out? Because, like, who's the guy from fantasy football? Field Yates. Field Yates
he's
growed his
growing it
hair.
out,
Yeah. Why not, Brent?
Do you want me to get these printed
Okay.
as 12 by 12s and you can sign them?
That would be fantastic.
As album covers?
Hey, Martin Buckley.
See you at Palm Beach Autographs.
Let's go.
Oh, Lord.
We'll be back.
When it's time to get a new car for anyone in your family, just remember, nobody but Nimnick, the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville. Get the latest price breaks on 2023 and 2024 models or the newest 2025 vehicles in the showroom on Phillips Highway or shop online at nimnickbuickgmc.com 24 hours a day. GMC Sierras, Yukons, and the redesigned Acadias, or get the all-new redesigned line with Buicks. It's nobody but Nimnick, and part of the reason why is this is a first-class buying experience here at Nimnick Buick GMC. You're not just a customer, you're a friend. This is about getting a vehicle that best fits you and getting you on the road, and also helping you and your family down the road. Nimnick has a treating you right guarantee, courtesy, respect, fairness, and most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnick. Who has put in the most years and stands behind a better experience? Nobody but Nimnick. GMC. We are professional grade.
Putting your needs first. It's the backbone of how First Florida Credit Union does business. In all honesty, you might as well be speaking another language when it comes to finances. Sure, I'm good with my money, but what am I missing in the fine print? That's what led me to First Florida Credit Union. They're the perfect choice for anyone starting their financial journey because they keep finances easy. Plus, they offer financial education and resources I can trust. So I'm always growing more confident. And as a young adult, I am constantly adding more responsibilities to my plate. From a car payment to a mortgage, it all adds up. Luckily, First Florida Credit Union makes sure it adds up in all the right places and not the wrong ones by offering better rates and lower fees than traditional banks, even if you're still trying to grow your credit. Because as a member-owned institution, First Florida genuinely puts people's needs first rather than focusing on profit. So I know as my needs change, they'll be right there to help me reach my goals. Check out firstflorida.org to learn how you can benefit too.
It's one of the hot spots in the area.
Welcome you to String Sports Brewery out at the beach. Big crowd on hand tonight. The fans are here.
And now, the newest hot spot at the beach is open. String Sports Brewery in Jax Beach has opened its doors with rave reviews.
We're going to be fans forever.
Cozy up to the bar. Grab a seat in the sports-themed restaurant, or grab a seat outside and feel that breeze coming off the beach as the weather warms. Just like the original location in Springfield, try the popular beer menu and come for lunch or dinner too, because the food is fantastic.
We got a special guest in the house. He's happy. He's feeling good. He's Trayvon Walker.
It's where we hosted Jags Report Live in the football season, and the String Sports Brewery staff can't wait to host you. Hey, welcome back here to String Sports Brewery. And if you haven't checked out the new location in Jax Beach, you got to do it. String Sports Brewery, now with 2 locations in Springfield and now open in Jax Beach on Penman Road.
Hi, I'm Greg Mackey from Cycles of Jacksonville. Whether you're looking for a side-by-side, ATV, motorcycle, or scooter, Honda has what you need.
The Honda Talon. Ultimate performance meets family-friendly fun. Prices starting at $363 a month. Or the sporty Honda CBR 650 starting at an affordable $204 a month.
Stop by and choose your adventure from a full line of Honda products. Only at Cycles of Jacksonville on Atlantic Boulevard. Family owned and operated since 1983.
Hello, I'm Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Since 2003, our firm has fought exclusively for the rights of men in family law. Divorce, modification of child support, alimony, custody, and more, all for men. A father is vitally important to a child's life, and being a man is not a reason to pay more in child support or alimony. I'm a single father. I get it. If you have a divorce or other family law issue, contact Kenny Lay & Associates at divorcemenonly.com.
CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing is taking their 75-plus years of expertise and expanding to CGC Home Services. Water treatment and plumbing is still a big part of what they do, and now they can do even more for you. Home services like kitchen and bathroom remodeling, showers, sinks, faucets, toilet repair, backflow testing, and the list keeps going. Find all they can do at cgchomeservices.com or give them a call, 904-298-7052. It's a new look and a new name with the same expertise. They've been serving homes like yours since 1946. CGC Home Services, right here in Jacksonville off St. John's Bluff Road, 904-298-7052. And visit cgchomeservices.com. Florida license number CFC 1432579.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austen Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
Get him, Hamby. Go. Get him, Hamby.
What's he getting?
What's that guy's name?
John Smith.
Okay. Okay, so it's definitely a fake person.
Might actually listen if y'all upload any podcasts since August 7th.
Get him, Hamby.
Have we?
But we have. Yeah, so I think
Every
sometimes
single day.
We have this sometimes.
trash.
I've had this before where if they've got to update their podcasts, whatever he's listening on, to get the new ones. It gets stuck or something because we've had some other people say that.
Uh-oh.
So
Okay, yeah, we're updated. Yeah, we're good.
Delphonic says he's making a video of this, of your album cover. Chad McNaughton says 100% worth the wait.
Well.
He also says, now how is Casey going to top this on Casey's Corner?
I'm not.
I'm not.
Yeah, bar has been set too high.
He
This
did
is the
actually
only
set this
downside.
all in motion with the wheel. So we'll give him credit for that.
Hey, he's still in the Casey corner, Brent. Don't.
Oh,
don't
no,
come
yeah,
on.
no,
Okay.
not
Yeah, I'm
let him
going
off
to do
the
it, but I'm
hook,
not going
man.
to sing.
I got lambasted for 2 months. You think I'm letting anybody off the hook?
Good.
Yeah, I don't care. Listen, you know me. I don't care about that as long as you pay it off.
See you guys in 26 for mine.
Technically, yes.
Yeah, see you guys in 26.
We going to Jacksonville feud?
I don't know.
Celebrity guest?
We got some
Dan
time?
Hicken?
Yeah, we got 15 minutes or whatever. Let's play some feud. It's been a while.
8 minutes of content, 10 minutes of commercials. Just listen to the drill every morning.
Wow. Dang.
Brent, I'm going to need you to stop being so harsh to my 10-10 family.
Family's crazy. Family's insane.
Hey, Family's writing some checks, you know what I'm saying?
I respect that.
They are not writing checks.
Family's giving me
For
some
the
Christmas
record,
card
they are
money.
not
Yeah,
writing
no,
you checks.
they're not. They're not at all.
They didn't even
actually.
return your call.
Could I? They.
Wow.
That's true. That's really true. So yeah, they don't pay me at all, huh? So could.
So trash them. See what happens.
Well, no, I don't want to do that either. But
okay.
I'm like, well, can we take it? Can we take this show off? No, okay, we're good. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. All right,
You just keep doing what
keep doing what I'm doing.
All right,
Top
guys.
5 answers on the board.
Thank you. I gave you guys an opportunity here. I think you can go 10 straight.
Wow.
These are easy.
Yeah, we'll surprise you.
This is as
Yeah, I'll take the under on that.
this is as easy as
That's
easy gets.
fair.
There's been a lot of complaining about how difficult these have been at times.
Mm-hmm.
I actually had some real convoluted ones planned today, but I backed off, and I think you guys have an opportunity to go 10 for 10. So,
Where's Hamby gonna work next?
Bruv.
you say bruv like you're from
This guy
England?
doesn't. This guy's does.
Is that you telling us that you're low-key working, going to be covering
BBC?
soccer?
Yeah, bruv moment.
All right.
All right, here we go. Top 5, and this is not up for interpretation. This is straight facts. Your top 5 PPR fantasy scoring humans that are not quarterbacks. Who has scored the
Oh
most
my
fantasy points
Gosh.
this year in PPR?
Now Brent, point per reception too, right?
Can I go one?
No
Can I start?
No quarterbacks.
I love when I say like I got a confidence here.
Did
but
you
it
just
might-
say Mostert?
No, I said can I start?
Oh, I thought,
Oh my
Mostert.
gosh.
I thought he
Had a
said-
great kickoff return in overtime.
I thought the guy goes, "Can I go Mostert?" I go.
I
"No,
guess
you
like
cannot."
can I start Mostert is
No,
pretty
you
fair.
cannot.
Here we
Yeah.
go. The 10 for 10 starts right now. Your
All right.
top.
I feel a lot of
Got
pressure.
it. Brent, I'll let you go first.
Jamar Chase.
I really wanted that one to be wrong.
Jamar Chase is on there. He's the 3rd leading scorer in fantasy football.
I mean, see now I'm.
I
Gonna,
don't think we're going 10 for 10.
I think
you are.
Jackson Smith and Jigba. He's like the top wide receiver right now.
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Ah.
Oh, he was 4. Dang, see, I thought he was 1.
Did I go McCaffrey here? Christian. Evers right. Because Justin Jefferson's not having a big year.
I would think maybe the Carly Ursay.
Yeah, I was thinking Jonathan Taylor.
Honestly, that's where I was gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, put it up there. I wish I would have given Brent that. Okay.
So Taylor doesn't have to in your PPR stuff. He does.
Well, he catches too.
But is he catching a lot of footballs?
Not really. He just scores.
But
3
enough
touchdowns
score
a
because
game.
he's got the 14 touchdowns or something.
All right. 1 and 5. Still on the board. Who has scored the most points in fantasy football this season? PPR wise.
Brent, we're working together here for this one.
CD?
Because I gave you CD Lamb. Brent, CD Lamb's been hurt a couple weeks. I don't think it's CD.
Is that
Their
a,
offense
is that a
is
guess?
unbelievable.
I mean,
I don't.
No, it's not a guess.
Okay.
How
good-
about
good
no?
answer.
Because
Good answer.
Ibuka hasn't done anything.
Ibuka? He
Late-
has, but
lately.
he's been hurt. I mean, I guess I don't mind. I don't think it's McCaffrey.
Not the way you guys gave me looks.
Well-
McCaffrey's coming off a 200-yard game, and I know he's catching a ton of
I didn't
passes.
say anything about McCaffrey.
Okay, it might be McCaffrey then, but I don't think he's number 1.
Who's the best player in the game right now?
Well, I mean, Gibbs had a great. I don't think it's Gibbs because Gibbs has been spending too much time with Montgomery.
He just built. He just.
We didn't answer.
He had some big ones. How about
All right.
Bijan?
I'm not mad at Bijan either. Drake London is. Oh, Drake London, Brent. Okay, Brent. Here's the thing.
Here's
London.
Hold on, I'll give you something.
No.
Are we out of time?
No, we got plenty of time.
Just calm down. One of the names that you just kind of bounced around is on there.
There's 10 of them. Okay, yeah.
One of the names you guys haven't even come close to yet.
Okay.
Really?
Is the name we haven't come close to yet the first guy or the 5th guy? That's the only thing I need.
5th.
Okay. All right, Brent. Well, number
Who's
1.
having the best year, Bijan or Gibbs? I think it's one of those two.
Or McCaffrey. Brent, I think. But McCaffrey's been.
I don't know what this slurping
I
means.
don't like that.
I like
that's
it a
worse.
lot.
That's worse than the buzzer.
Nah, I'm rocking heavy.
That's
with
worse
it.
than the damn buzzer.
I'm not looking it up, by the way. I'm just sharing.
Okay. Brent, I would say I think it's McCaffrey or Drake London. Well, London's had 3 touchdowns, and London's been kind of PPR catches.
I'm leaning on you.
Is one a wide receiver or running back?
Don't answer that.
I can't answer. But one of your answers is right.
McCaffrey, London, or I don't think it's Gibbs, but it might be Gibbs.
You don't think it's Gibbs?
I have Gibbs on my team, and I don't think it's. Well,
I would think you would know if you have him on your team.
Go get Gibbs. Jameer Gibbs.
Gibbs.
Oh, he kept going.
McCaffrey.
All right, here's number 5, gentlemen. Haven't heard his name once yet.
Running back or wide receiver? Oh, is that we going Puka?
Naked grandma.
What was that? What was that?
That is a button on there.
What did you say?
That is, well, I mean,
is that a grandma?
For the OG Family Feud watchers, obviously that is the question was the what you don't want to see when you break into somebody's house? Naked grandma.
Oh, naked grandma. Okay.
I'm serious.
I mean, what about Amon-Ra, Brent? I don't know. I'm not getting the reaction I want from Casey out of that one.
Let me go down. Patriots don't have anybody that would be in this category, right?
No.
How about the Bills? James Cook.
James Cook. It.
Really? I thought we landed on
I
it.
thought we had Cook for sure, but he doesn't have a lot of
Anybody
receptions.
on the Eagles?
Just push buttons.
What do we got?
No one from the Eagles. Well, Saquon, but I don't think
Saquon's not having a good year.
No. I'm not good.
We would have taken a while.
Miami never even crossed my mind.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, well,
Damn.
no 10 for 10.
That's all right.
That's all
That
right.
was predictable.
However, you got a shot here. This is not necessarily facts, but there's a lot of groupthink with this one. Top 5 most surprising players to not get traded yesterday.
To not get traded yesterday.
I think you could go 5 for 5 here, though.
Waddle.
Jalen Waddle. Better believe it. Number 2.
Trey Hendrickson.
Trey Hendrickson. Better believe it. Number 3. Struggling with number 1 again.
I got it. I mean, fast whatever.
Fast money.
Yeah, fast money.
Breece Hall.
Yep, that's a good answer. That's a great answer.
Breece Hall. Number 1 answer on the board. 4 and 5, gentlemen. You got a chance to go perfect.
Biggest surprise not to get traded.
Correct. These last 2 are 1. The name was 4. I'm sorry. The name was definitely out there. 5 is a stretch.
Okay, 4 name was out there a little bit.
I mean, I was gonna. this isn't the answer. I was thinking Brian Thomas Jr., but I don't think.
I still don't know what that means.
I don't think it's Brian
We've been doing
Thomas
this
Jr.
for 5 minutes, and I don't know what that means.
Jesus, man. There's a lot. Okay, it's on me. So one name was kind of thrown out there a little bit.
Yeah.
Trade.
I don't really know why.
Okay.
I don't know who this dude is.
Really?
Oh, wow. Okay.
You don't know who he is?
Really?
That's concerning.
Probably a defender then.
Probably.
I'll take the defender. I mean, Brent, this is a group think. What do you got, man?
Well, I was thinking if you want to go way outside the box, but then he said he didn't know what it is. I was thinking Kyler Murray maybe, but
yeah.
What about T. Higgins?
Defender.
Yeah, but there's
sorry. You're going for 5.
Yeah. I'm not mad at T. Higgins. Chris Olave. Now the wheels are coming off.
It is a receiver.
Now the wheels are coming.
One's a
off.
receiver, one's a
AJ
defender.
Brown.
Oh, good one. Good one.
AJ Brown, number
okay.
5.
And have you heard of him or not?
yeah, man.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
That was good.
This is not. I'm confused that Hamby doesn't know who he is. He's not like a unknown.
Okay.
I draft. Not that high. But you'll know that it's
okay. Yeah. But is this a guy that is productive enough to warrant the conversation, or just like some guy that is just kind of there?
He's not some guy.
Is it like Siler out of Miami?
Okay, so this is
who else is selling? I guess.
Who did you interview at the town center?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
Arizona's selling.
I wouldn't say they're selling.
Oh, these guys aren't necessarily a seller.
You could argue they're buying.
Colts? Oh, hang on. Derwin James? No, he's hurt though.
You said this name was out there or not out there?
A little bit. You're on the right
Hamby's heard of him.
side of America,
I would
though.
hope. I'm on the right side of America? Okay.
Seahawks, Rams, Niners, Seahawks.
So that division. Okay.
Is what's his name still playing for them? The former Jets guy?
What?
No, he's not.
Jamal Adams?
Oh yeah, he is playing.
Who? I don't know.
Because he was hurt when he came here.
Jamal
Adams?
Adams?
James heard Adams.
He's a defensive player.
He was on the Raiders.
Is he on the Raiders?
Yes. That's why.
Is he actually
Liam
playing?
Cohen said they got a different look because Jamal Adams was out.
Well, he said close.
Jamal Adams played against the Jags?
No, he was out.
And
they switched their looks up.
This is me taking on Randy Moss of the Tennessee Titans.
I think when he said Derwin James, I was thinking safety.
You played against Randy Moss, and I go, what? I played against him? I didn't know he was on Tennessee Titans.
When he said Derwin James, he said country, not necessarily position. Or part of the country, not the...
Okay, but I think it's Seattle.
Who's a defender on Seattle?
I don't.
Travis Gibson.
Yeah,
Is he still there?
It wasn't.
What a pull!
It wasn't Travis Gibson.
Is
Bobby Wagner?
Chet Griffin? No, I don't know.
He's on the Rams.
I have no idea, man. I don't
Hamby.
think we're gonna get this.
I thought you guys had a chance, man, to go 5 for 5.
Oh, I know.
Say it!
Woolen.
Yes!
Wow.
Tyreek Woolen.
Woolen.
How did you get that, Brent?
Because I remember his name being out there. I got to it
Okay.
finally. I had to say
Wow,
some
man.
names out loud, and then I could get there.
Shout out to the Town Center. They know their football. Reek Woolen. Is there a third one or is this the last? That's the last one? All right, fantastic.
Wow. I thought you guys were going 10 for 10.
10 for 10.
Don't hold us to such a high standard.
I think actually, like sometimes the obvious ones are just as hard as.
Mr. Hugo said Parker Washington.
Yeah, good call.
Obviously, Brent. People aren't buying with Brent these days. I guess I don't know.
Yeah. All right, guys, that's it. Back here tomorrow as normal.
Nicely done, bro.
Hey, did you get any video?
Oh, I can grab it.
Grab it real quick. We'll show you a little Jakobi Myers out at practice. As
if I see one drop, I'm freaking out. Just to let you know.
He is wearing number 3.
Okay.
That's Tyson Campbell's number.
Oh,
Came
yeah,
available.
yeah.
Not 16.
Yeah, it's kind of reserved, ain't it?
Yeah.
Casey was telling us that story last night. He had that conversation with him.
I did.
If he wanted 16?
When I saw him last night, he said, "Who got 16?" Trevor. I get that one. I said, "Word."
Should he have known that before he got like?
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like players don't know a lot of that stuff.
It's your quarterback. Okay.
I just feel like players don't. There he is.
All right, little swag.
Look at that.
Jakobi Myers out there.
Oh!
Catch the ball.
Catch
Catch
it,
the ball.
please.
Catch the ball.
Hey, there was a glitch though. I thought he bobbled up for a second.
This guy can tie his shoes with his gloves on.
That glitch.
He's got great hands.
That glitch freaked me out. Okay, I need to see one more catcher.
Here we go.
Come on.
Oh, This guy.
Be honest. Was that actually the real video, or did they alter it
Was that AI?
because there was a skip? There was a giant skip.
That
there.
was just on
There's
our
our
monitors.
monitors.
Okay.
All right, everybody, have a good day. You know it.
Gee.
Most of us know how to throw. But you need to know what to throw. I'm not talking about footballs, baseballs, softballs. We're talking about those items you need to recycle. Republic Services explains it easy. Recycling simplified. 1. Know what to throw. When in doubt, throw it out. 2. Empty, clean, and dry those materials. It takes an extra minute, but it makes a big difference. And 3. Don't bag it. This makes the recycling process faster and more efficient. This is a look at the Republic Services North Florida Recycling Center. You can make this process even more efficient. By utilizing those 3 steps, Republic Services can help you become a better recycler in your home. Learn more at recyclingsimplified.com.
For the game day hustle and every day in between, juggling my show Jags Social to going under the Friday night lights and a social life, it's a daily tournament. But this ride, MVP status. The all-new 2024 Lincoln Nautilus isn't just my car, it's my personal locker room, office on the go, and VIP lounge on wheels. Let's talk tech. My profile remembers everything from customizing my dash display to setting the ambient lighting and my signature scent. And wireless charging, essential for live tweeting scores. Whether I'm packing for a beach day with friends or heading to the gym, there's space for every passion. After dominating all day, this becomes my recovery zone. The massage feature is like having a personal PT on call. Life's a non-stop game, but with this ride,